is I am Steve. Hello? Death Stranding next. Death Stranding 2. And get ready, here's the best part of the song. I completely forgot. This is a Mitsuharu Fukuyama song, so that means that this is the same guy who did, like, Battle for the Dream and stuff from Yakuza 5, you know, Akiyama's battle theme and all that. Anyway, hello, Mr. Kojima. My name's Jeff Keighley. I'm a big fan of yours. Oh, jeez, sorry. Okay, alright. Turn down my mic slightly. Let me do that. Okay. Then, come over here. Push this button. Watch closely. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Oh, wow. Savage. Anyway, I'm gonna pull Spotify. I need to swap the window because I forgot to. There we go. Okay. So, if you were here for the last streams, you know that I turned down the master volume to 50% because it's way too loud. I'm gonna turn it up to 100%. We're not gonna do the Spotify thing in the background. We're gonna have the actual music, so get ready. Based. But I am going to do this. There you go. Beast mode. Okay. Still not done. Big rip. Yeah, so apparently this game doesn't have legend, even if you get a new game. I didn't realize it doesn't. And I also played like most of the game in professional and on standard, like swap between these two difficulties. Here's an unfortunate fact. There's actually like no difference between the difficulties. It's so negligible that it's not even worthwhile. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, hello everyone. Beef, you be beef. What dub am I playing in? I have no idea. I'm playing in Japanese, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay. I don't really want to play in Japanese. I've also got the subtitles off. Whoops. Here's a controversial opinion. Besides this lad here, you know, Majima, of course, iconic Hidenari Gaki. Characters like Sajima, and then obviously in the pirate stuff, Kiryu and Ichiban and all that sort of stuff. You know, Japanese voice actors, of course. Iconic. However, for the rest of the cast, controversial opinion. I think the English dub is way better than the Japanese dub. Like, I'm serious. Like, I think Noah, obviously it's Akame from Gaiden, but Noah sounds like a fully grown woman and it's weird. All the characters have American faces, then they have these super duper Japanese voices, and as I always say, the immersion crowds suddenly aren't interested when half the cast is American. So, same. Speaking of, here's fully grown woman. Goro sounds the same though, because it's not any different. So there you go. And also Matthew Mercer did a great job. Speak, Noah. Does he just not speak until like the second cutscene? What's going on? This game does not have a Korean dub. It does have a Chinese dub though. I should have played it in Chinese actually. There's Goro. Based. Anyway, still don't have subtitles on. So pretend as if you can understand everything that he's saying. He's basically saying, "Hello, my name is Majima, Goro Majima from the hit game Yakuza 1, because that's where he's from." Can we restart in the Chinese dub? Maybe I should. Except the problem with swapping audio languages in this game, specifically this one, is that it doesn't kick you to the title screen, it restarts the entire game. And then it just takes longer. You're gonna leak the Yakuza 0 director's cut in my last stream, but you didn't want to be wrong. I am winning, as you can tell by the fact that we can't understand what Majima's saying. Oh my god, SM25. Sure did. And then here we go, here's the language barrier joke. I could understand what he said there. He said basically this young man's name is Noah. There we go, fully grown woman. Yep, instead of a child. Because he sounds like a kid in the English dub, even though it's also a fully grown woman. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the English dub is going to be, and I don't think I've said this anywhere yet, but it finally makes sense why in the English dub of this game, if you have the whichever DLC gives you Nishitani, Sagawa, and Shimano as like support people, in the English dub, for some weird reason, they had like full lines instead of just them, you know, in the Japanese dub, they just go like, oh, it's just like lines taken from Yakuza 0 of the text scenes where they just say like, yes, those sorts of things, it's just taken from that. But yeah, in the English dub, they actually have like full lines, and I was always like, why would they bother doing that? Like, they cast actors to be these characters. That doesn't make any sense. And I think in the Chinese dub as well, they might have like actual lines instead of just being like, yes. And it makes sense. Yakuza 0 director's cut, that's why. I have no idea who Nishiki is in the 0 dub because you can hear him briefly, I think, but it's like washed out by the sounds. And here you go, I think Keith sounds like shit in Japanese. I think Todd Havercorn is funny fit for Keith. Noah's dead. Oh my god, Noah's dead. Let's get straight into the first boss fight. Poor Keith as well. He's not even a boss in this fight. He's just a tutorial enemy. Alright, now that I know what the volume is like as well. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully it's not too loud. Going to purposely keep the sound effects as low as possible because I don't want my ears to explode. Oh wait, yeah, New Game Plus. Hell yeah. Marge was just waking up on the beach and he already has all his abilities unlocked, including this. There we go. And Demon Fire? Can I get... Nope, never mind. Demon Fire is so hard to do in this game. I swear to God. Easy. I got you hooked on Final Fantasy 16. Hell yeah. Pretty based game. Is this a dialogue scene? It is, wow. Noah Slap versus Haruka Slap. Oh, suddenly a new theme. Why do I feel like this song is way louder than the other one? What is with the audio balancing in this game? Anyway, whatever. This is good anyway because we can listen to the soundtrack. Because it's a good soundtrack. I wouldn't say it's Infinite Wealth levels, but still very good. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try and Demon Fire. I swear to God. It's like... Sometimes you just hit it when the attack starts, and it works, and then other times you hit it right before it hits you, and then it also works. And then other times you do the same timing twice in a row, and then it only works the first time. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Yep. Yep. Easy. Summon the monkey. Ah, I haven't got Sea Dog yet. Anyway. members only streams. There are no wet members only streams. I was gonna turn down the cutscene audio when I get a chance, because I only realized with this game as well, the cutscene audio is all just like a single audio file. I always thought it was all the sound effects and music and stuff were an audio file, and then the voice dialogue was its own thing. But it is not like that at all. I'm going to skip this cutscene there. Holy shit. Chapter 1 already. This speedrun's going crazy, bro. Alright, give me a second. Audio settings. Cutscenes. There we go. Haven't played a lick of this game. But Goro's in it. Look at him. Look at Goro. And Noah's staring at me as well. Knowing what you sound like in Japanese, you scare me. You look like a child, but you're actually secretly a woman. Coconut! Oh! Yeah. Yes! Oh, I'm gaming. Already gaming. Yeah, you have to get, like, basically all the pirate shit in New Game Plus again. Seems like I'm going to be doing Mad Dog for this entire playthrough. Yes, fully baked. That is still one of the weirdest parts about this game, is the fact that, oh! Sorry, I forgot to turn on subtitles. The fact that, before the final boss, it's just like one of those dialogue scenes. It's not an actual cutscene. So weird. Why did they do that? I guess the reasoning might be because they like talk a lot before the fight, and they just sort of stand still, but at the same time they do that in Infinite Wealth. Like the final boss, they just talk for like 2 hours. And it's a proper cutscene. Fully baked, I kind of agree. But I think... Was it? Yeah, here's fucking not American Man Jason. Unyielding Spirit, I think is the name of the second phase themes by Kotaro Haneda. I think that's a pretty lit song. Bones? I have no idea. I have no idea what they'll do, because like I know that the Yakuza 0 PC port team was some studio that they haven't worked with since like the Kiwami port. So when it comes to putting that DLC on PC, I don't know how that's gonna all work. I'm sure on PlayStation and Xbox it'll be fine, although I don't even know who did the Xbox port. PlayStation will be fine. So I have no idea. Anyway, shut up. Oh, sweet. You automatically get those crew members, that's good then. Shut up, Majima. Anyway, here's overexposure of the game. Don't know why they did that. "3D Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Odyssey." That's not even a guy I have to talk to. Dude, look at this couch. Oh, never mind. Players Goromi? Okay. Shut up, cutscene. We're gaming. He doesn't sound like Todd Appicorn. I have not gotten the Platinum Trophy. It's funny you say that as well, actually. I think it was yesterday morning. I did... Anyone who saw the previous Pirate Yakuza stream, you know that I left a few of... what the... I left a few of the Coliseum things still standing. I haven't completed them. And I tried doing the rest of them yesterday morning. And the main ship that you have to like kill to board, all it does is run away from you and fire mortars and then like shoot explosive barrels and shit. while the other two just spam the shit out of you with attacks, and it's just really insanely not fun in the slightest. So I just gave up. I can't be bothered. I genuinely can't be bothered. I would rather go play Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise than deal with those shitty fucking Coliseum battles that suck. Goodbye, whichever one that was. I forget that one's name. Was that Naomi? No, that's not Naomi. This is the funniest joke of the whole game. I'll teach you how to make a fire too. Just take some match and oil. Sounds like he's some survival expert, but no, he's cheating. Also, emotional cutscene music kicked in for 1 second. Alright, here's what we all came for. Let's go. By the way, Muiz joined the channel. What a gamer. Thank you. Welcome to the lads. I like when it says that. What do the buttons do? Can I pick this up like Super Mario Bros. 2, or do I punch this? Oh my god, I punch. Whoa. I'm gaming. Dude, this is crazy. They should make this guy their mascot. They should absolutely do that. That'd be crazy. Everyone loves Alex Kidd. Watch this. Oi! Oh. Oh. Oi! Oi! It's like Mega Man. Oh my god. Jump and shoot. Haha, look at that. This fucking game sucks. Why doesn't Marjorima play the Japanese version? Is he stupid? Marjorima can speak English. He says like, ahoy. There you go. They should put into the best card rates of all time. Man, I say this a lot. Oh my god, are these my potatoes? Oh my god, I planted these like literally 2 months ago. That's crazy. Unless those are automatically there. I swear I planted some stuff there and never picked it up. I've honestly, since getting to premium adventure, I think I visited Rich Island once. And then like 40 hours later, I still have never come back here. Because like the only reason to come back here is for like restaurant completion, because that counts as one, and then there's one there. Or 2 here. And then the stupid Animal Kingdom thing that I don't give a shit about. I'll beat you up. Oi! Oi! Watch this. Demon Fire this time. I literally am timing it correctly, I swear to god. Oh my god. Alright, come on. Take that, Alexa. Or whatever your name was. Bullshit. Saturday. The Switch 2 in Australia is 695 Australian dollars, I believe. Ironically, it's actually one of the... Oh, I can't collect butterflies. It's actually one of the best pricing... like, prices. Which is surprising, considering Australia, you know, something in America will cost $10, and in Australia it costs $10,000 just because we live in Australia. Which is always nice. Oh my god, I can craft everything. Except for the stew things. Alright. Boom. All eggs. Just a lot of eggs. This is gonna be the shittest beer ever. It's just a bunch of butterflies and eggs. How is that beer? Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna cook. And everyone's gonna be amazed by my ability to cook. Oh, for God's sake. Everyone's gonna be like, holy shit, you're so good. Beast mode? Alright. Here we go, I gotta lock in, because this is the cutting one next, I think, right? Yes, here we go, okay. Yep, shut up. Too easy. Too easy. Alright, also answer questions in a second, I'm locked in. Holy shit, already 3-star, I'm such a gamer. Alright, everyone's like, oh, when it turns, you gotta, shut up, you gotta hold it there and then pick it up. Lame. This is how gangsters play. I don't know about you, but I'm a gangster. That's the whole name of the game. The series was in the West called Japanese Gangster for the PS2. Boom. Anyway. Marchman and Matt Mercer sound suspiciously alike. Also Hojo, it's funny you say that because like fucking PS5 games are always $120 and shit. So now Switch 2 games are just the same price as PS5 and Series X games. Still though, I've mentioned this on streams before, I still remember seeing my brother's pre-owned, which was used, so they would have reduced the price by however many dollars, copy of Ace Combat 6 for the Xbox 360, which was $120. And this was back in like 2008 or 7 or something like that. So in today's money, that's probably $100 trillion billion. Anyway. Tekken 8 Season 2. Oh, it seems lit. I love spamming Jack 8's clap move for 18 hours because I'm a CUNT. But I can't say that word on YouTube. Can't wait to play Mario Kart World for a day and then get bored of it. Moana, that's it. Real quick, every single person I know who's played in the Japanese dub calls Jason's other daughter Naomi. They call her Naomi because that's how they say it in Japanese. It's fucking Naomi. It's literally, it's a Western name. Anyway. Shut up, cutscene. No one asked. Oh. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Hey, you ready? Here we go. Get him, my Majima clones. Holy shit, I'm such a gamer. I'm glad they replaced Extreme Heat with that, because Extreme Heat was too overpowered. 999 eggs. Americans jealous. 6th and 7th place. I mean, I think the styles are pretty fun. They just don't have much to them. Even, I remember someone saying this, I don't remember, I think it was like Gokudoni or something, when I did that little podcast thing with them. The whole game revolves around jumping in the air and whatever. Like, that's like such a big selling point of this game's combat. And yet, there's not a single upgrade or ability or anything like that tied to doing that. So, for example, like, Ninja Gaiden, I don't know whichever game introduced it, but I think 2, because that was like the first 3D one. Anyway, when you hit an enemy in the air, you can do that special attack where you grab them and you spin them down and pile drive them into the ground. You know, you could have had a move like that for Majima that you can unlock, or maybe an ability to do what Akiyama does, where he like grabs them with their foot and throws them down, and then you can throw them into an enemy. Some shit. Or using the chain hook thing, whatever it's called, with pirate style, Sea Dog style. You like grab them and then you spin them around and it does like a big area of effect attack or some shit like that. There should have been more stuff like that for the air combat, but there just wasn't anything. Based? Oh, actually, hang on, wait, you guys want to see it? You guys want to get jump scared? Watch this.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Yeah, Jason's wife's or ex-wife's name, I have no idea. Shut up, fully grown woman. You scare me. Now I'm gonna get the chicken. Anyway. Quickly looking back at the chat. Do I know Chase from House MD? I don't know. Do I? Bye. Hot dog. Thank you. Nope, that's all I needed. Yes, Mahindu, sex as it's called, is in Australia as well. I genuinely always called it CEX. As a joke, I called it Kex. And then one day my friend, he kept calling it sex. He's like, I went to sex this morning and I grabbed this game. And I'm like, yeah, sex. That's funny. And he's like, what? And I'm like, well, it's a joke. It's obviously not sex. And he goes, it is. And I said, are you taking the piss? And I looked it up and yeah, it's pronounced sex. There's ads. It's like, don't be a dinosaur. Sell your old tech at sex. Why call it that? I'm gonna have a business and call it like CAM or something like that and say, oh yeah, it's pronounced cum. Don't kill him. This is actually the saddest part of the entire game. I feel so bad. But gore. He's dead. That's tragic. Chicken's dead. There's a telecommunications company called Cox. Yeah, mine was shirtless for all of like the whole chapter. It's also weird. You get Sea Dog really late in the grand scheme of things, and so you just run around with the pirate outfit, but in Mad Dog. That's weird. Mealtime. Here you go. Take this, Goro. Wow, look at that. Thanks for the useless item, you useless prick. And take this. I'll give you ultimate pet food too. Holy shit. Everyone's working together here. I know, it is weird. It's like such a small island. Everyone's mates, and then there's just a bunch of pirates just chilling on the ocean, just, you know, walking around, beating people up. There's also too many people here. What you got in your mouth? A silver grasshopper? Wow. Wow. I love gaming. Look at Majima gaming. Anyway. No, here we go. I'm gonna save here. I believe my first save... Oh no, it's not even there. Well, new save. Bam. Because this is like the third Keith fight or something. It is the third one, yes. And then later you fight Captain Rigby from regular show. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Here we go. Oh! I'm gonna one-shot him, I feel. Never mind. He goes here because then he enters heat mode. Holy shit. Whatever shall I do? Hello, Muiz with the... What is that currency? I really don't know. I don't know the abbreviations of any currency whatsoever, but I appreciate it nonetheless. 15, whatever the fudges. Will you buy a Switch 2 for the director's cut? You're just watching new cutscenes on YouTube? That makes perfect sense. Completely understandable. For once, just watching the cutscenes on YouTube makes sense because they're only going to add like 5. I don't know. It's not going to be much. It's just gonna, I feel like, be like the Kiwami cutscenes where it's just some little extra things. Also, this scene scares the fuck out of me. Why is Masaru like this? Anyway, yes. I am. Because I may or may not have already pre-ordered Switch 2. Considering I know I will play it for 10,000s of hours, like I did with my Switch. And then I can play Yakuza 0. Anyway, yeah, that's, I'm pretty sure that's Rigby from regular show / Doc Ock in Spider-Man PS4 as the captain guy there. Hello, you man 8. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, here we go. He eats the bat. We literally had like a whole thing Masaru in 2020 slash end of 2019 because someone ate a bat. And you're out here eating bats? What the fuck's wrong with you? Come on, bro. And then this dude here with the sword raised, who's directly in front of me right now, that's John Eric Bentley in the dub as well. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Do I have any of my rings equipped? I just realized I don't actually. Let me just mash triangle. I can't wait till I get my rings and I just equip my 17 shark rings and one-shot everything. Exactly. Bro, I was about to make the sequel. Yeah, I feel like something I noticed when I first played this game as well is, you know, like, if you want, it did immediately give you the chance to already start doing the farming shit with plants and the animals, and then also cook a bunch if you wanted. Can't really like afford many ingredients, but you can get them. And then there's also the master system. Shut the fuck up. There's also the master system. So pretty quickly the game's like, oh, here you go, you can run around, you can fight some enemies, you can like shop, you can play some mini games and all that sort of stuff. But the first bit of this game is also just, it's a lot of cutscenes. And then here you go, he comes down and he's like, oh, here's my unique theme. My name is Masaru. Oh my god, quick time event. I forgot he had one. Oh yeah, it's just like his heat action thing. Holy shit. Rose Gaming. Oh no! Oh, I couldn't hit the quick time event in time. And then I win. I'm also going to do this. I'm going to turn everything up by 10. There we go. And then turn this down. Okay. Show us some juggling combos. There you go. There's juggling combos. It's weird that they still have the juggle timer from Gaiden in this game, and then also when you like launch them in the air, there's the whole thing with bosses can't be in the air for a certain amount of time. They're just like tech or whatever. What they really need with stuff like that, where bosses can get out of your air combos, is the revenge mechanic from Kingdom Hearts, where like you can, if you get an opportunity to block a boss's attack or something, and then you can attack them. If they're a small enemy and they can get knocked in the air, they just stay in the air while you beat the shit out of them, and then they have a secret value. Oh my god, he just literally fell from the ground, or from the air, sorry, and then just instantly teleported to the knife position. That was hilarious. And then Goro's dead. Anyway. It's, fuck that. It's a secret value where the more damage you deal, and then if you do like finishes and stuff like that, it like chunks it up more. It breaks them out. So instead of it just being time, it should be damage. So that way you can optimally use your combo, so that way the most amount of damage you deal is like with the final hit or some shit like that. But yeah. Hello, Prox Macintosh. I'm also looking at the chat while I'm doing this. Yeah, G hints. I think it is actually like X for every single quick time event in this game, I swear to God. Crimson Zone as well. Yakuza Series Director's Cut, talking about it before. I think the multiplayer is cool. I've said in many videos that they should do a multiplayer and whatever. And now my Kiwami on the Switch thing is irrelevant and outdated. Makes sense why they didn't put Yakuza 0 on the Switch and instead put Kiwami. They were definitely like testing the waters so that way they could put 0 on the Switch. That was 100% the reason. Makes sense now. But it's understandable for a lot of people, as I was saying before, to just watch cutscenes on YouTube. So yeah, there you go. When you don't know how much damage your moves are doing, yeah, that's another thing too. Can't get into Kingdom Hearts 3 combat. Can't believe you. You failed the last quick time event, Lost Judgment like 3 times. Yeah, because I always say the Lost Judgment quick time events This song fucking is going hard. The Lost Judgment QuickTime events are supposed to be like an input, but it's just displayed weirdly. And so there's one where you like evade Tesso and then punch him, and it's because it's an evade strike. It's literally the evade strike input, but just displayed in such a ridiculous way. Can I skin Jack alive? Well, everyone talks about how you fight Keith a million times. You also fight Jack the Collector 8 trillion times. Whoa, look at that. That was a cool QuickTime event. I forgot about that one. I should have gotten hit by it. There we go. Me pressing evade an hour later and still dodging it. Easy peasy. Yeah, you think you'd learn it isn't doing anything? Defiant Strike. Hang on, which one was Defiant Strike? Was that song just then? Or was that the, was that like the... Oh, fuck. I always forget. There's like, in pretty much all the games, there's usually a theme for like a story encounter. And then there's a boss theme that's not a... You know, it's like the universal boss theme. And then there's also... normally like a more important universal boss theme or something, I don't know, but I always just call it like Hydra and Varaphilia because of Lost Judgment. I say this game's Hydra. That was Ruthless Scoundrel? Yeah, probably. Group Battle 1? Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because Ryo Fukuda, is he the, he's the Psycho's Anthem guy, I think. He sounds completely different in English, that guy. But also, one thing I'll say with the English dub as well, because I was saying how it's better. One person who's definitely not better, I mean, it makes sense, it's all the Japanese people, but Masaru, you know, he talks like he looks. He looks like a fucking weirdo, and he talks like a weirdo in Japanese. And then in English, they make him talk like he's some like badass beast guy. He's like, cool dude, like fuck. Yeah, it's me, Brent Mukai. I don't know why it does that. Wow. Epic gaming. Oh, look at Goro. He was licking Noah's knees. Yes, I can select the smartphone. Get ready for it, guys. Get ready for the most epic of all gaming. Get out of the way, you stupid fucking prick. Boom! And let me just... Yeah. Hell yeah, Goro. My man. Oh! He's thick! He's thick as fuck. Whoa! Whoa! Sheesh! Oh, dude, hang on, no, he's jacked. Bro never misses chest day. Holy shit. No, he's a genius. It's very smart. Anyway, that's the best feature of the game. Thanks Infinite Wealth for adding that. If I've gone the wrong way. I can listen to CDs at any time. That's enough of that. Instantly get a cutscene. And then Jason comes down and he's like, Watashi wa. I'm American, but Japanese. Anyway, then eventually I beat the shit out of Jason. And I'm like, take this. There's a lot of cutscenes in this first fucking section of the game. Oh! Shut up. Alright. We're gaming. Hello. And Masaru's like, oh, I'm actually secretly a nice guy. I did some really, like, evil shit. I ate a fucking bat 10 seconds ago, but now I have to quickly justify myself so that way you can be my friend throughout the game. And then Masaru one-shot that guy. Took a pic of Kaito bending over that filter. Fuck, I gotta do that. I don't know how I haven't done that yet. one of the best parts about the crew thing is setting them up in like a proper formation, so that way you can have. And I did this in a video. You get like Kiryu, Kaito, Ichiban all just sitting together having a chat, and I look at it and it makes me upset because we'll never get a Judgment 3. Who knows? Maybe we will one day. Anyway, let's replace save file. Ooh, get rid of this. Get out of here. You get the fuck out of here. You're useless now. Wabam! Because I don't know what the maximum number of save files is. Hello, Noah. Oh, I'm depressed. Anyway, I'm gonna beat the shit out of your dad. Guys, watch this. Whoa! Images that go hard. Am I right, fellas? Gonna fight him without the HUD. Limited save files in 2025, yeah. I can't see anything. Okay. He just broke that bench. It's so funny to think, like, you know, obviously Jason's being unreasonable and Noah already has started to gain a bit of trust for Majima. But it's just so funny to be like, there just cheering on his dad getting stabbed or his neck getting broken by a random dude he's just met. Watch this. No HUD. I'm still going to hit the quick time event. I'm mashing A. Is there a quick time event or is this just like a cutscene? There is. There we go. It's really weird. Why is like every quick time event X? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. How do I counter? Counter? Counter, please. Counter? Oh, there we go. The timing for Demon Fire in this game is so whack. I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, you do the same timing with the pirate counter as you do with every other counter in the games. And then Demon Fire in this is just weird. I swear to God. Anyway, there you go. Next to 4 other Sugiuras. Yeah, using a tiny little bracelet to block an entire ass knife. Don't you dare go putting ideas into his head. Let's cut to the ending of the game where he's just like, yes, let's go on an adventure. Speaking of going on an adventure, we already got this. I'll let the little musical play because I have to be back real quick. But you guys can watch the cutscene. Holy shit, that's awesome! Fuck you, you're not singing that song, little bitch. Preview. We just saw it. Get skipped. Get skipped. Ha. I'm serious. As much as, you know, everyone loves Akame, I can't stand Japanese Noah. It's so weird. It is just an adult. It's so obviously an adult. It's just weird. It's weirding me out. I gotta swap to English as soon as I can. Oh my god, the best part of the game. The fuck is this song? What? I just realized I don't think this is in the soundtrack. Unless I just missed it. Glad I still have to do this tutorial. There you go. Bring him into a very lethal pirate adventure, yeah. Now we're tweaking. Yeah, the rocket launcher is like, I don't know. It's really slow and awkward to use as well. I feel like I'd never really get like a proper opportunity to use it. Holy shit. Bro's pirating. Maybe I do remember this song. I don't know. And then I just, okay. I just, because I keep on constantly going through the whole soundtrack to refresh myself. I swear I haven't heard that song, but maybe I just keep skipping it by accident. Oh, let's do it. I just accidentally turned my headset down. Alright. Beast mode. And now we do this. Oh, that one's... He fell out. Oh, never mind, he can teleport. Tough battle. Tough battle. I press triangle and then R2. Oh, man. It's all good. I need to just get through this as quickly as possible. Who knows, maybe this this stream of Pirate Yakuza will be all done in one, because I'm a speedrunner. Don't know why Mastery fights like that. It's really weird. It's like... This one cutscene is like the only cutscene where there's just like not mocap stuff. I swear to God. And then now it's mocapped. However, this cutscene as well, when I finally got to it in game, it finally explains why in the reveal trailer of this game, Majima sneezes. Yeah, like while you're repairing and you got a snow screen and stuff like that. But I really wish the like max damage one takes a while to fire again. I just really wish you could use the rocket launcher while driving. Here we go though, I finally get Sea Dog. Obviously it's been quick so far this stream. But even though I've been skipping things, 52 minutes. Compare it to like Judgment and Lost Judgment. You start with Tiger and Crane pretty much. And then Snake you get fairly early. It's as soon as you go to Yokohama, which I learnt in my recent playthrough stream of Lost Judgment. You go to Yokohama in like 10 seconds. Hell yeah, it's a good song though. This is Kenichi Takoi. He did the Seven Rings in Hand song from Sonic. And also a couple of songs from Yakuza 6, like the Amon theme, as well as what's the dude who like trains Akiyama and he shoots him with a trillion fucking bullets and he's really annoying and stupid? He's that guy. That guy's theme. Anyway, what do you guys think of this? You reckon I can... What if I... add? I'll cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Come up here. Skip the tutorial. And then do the hit action? Nope, I can't do it. Never mind, I don't have the hook. That's right. Sargo, that's it. Mad Dog's better than Sea Dog. I think Sea Dog, like, damage-wise, is way stronger than Mad Dog. However, I think Mad Dog is so much more fun to use. I'm constantly using Mad Dog in this game. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have triple finishes because I need... Oh, for God's sake. I'm just... Okay, I'm never using this style. What am I doing this whole game? What the fuck? He doesn't give a shit. There you go, taunting, guys. You guys remember taunting because it's useless in this game. Get him, Jason. Thanks, Jason. Oh, yes, Marco. Epic finish by me. Look at that. Sargon. This or Ishin for a spin-off? I mean, honestly, if you want a good spin-off, if you're like burnt out from the series, play the PSP games. You'd have to emulate it, but if you don't want to do that, I don't know. Maybe this one? Maybe not at the same time. Ishin, even though it's new, it's old. I feel like a lot of problems people had with Ishin are problems that exist in other games that exist around the time, but people got so used to like the newer ones that people forgot. But it also has a lot of weird things, so I don't know. Same with this one, this has a lot of weird things. Till Judgment. What? Then just play Lost Judgment. Just play Lost Judgment, then you'll be like, holy shit, this is the best franchise ever created. Yeah, true, actually. Yeah, like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth as well. That's also very different. I always say, I feel like a Dragon should have been a spin-off, but... Where's the Coast Guard? I am the Coast Guard. Holy shit, it's Goro. Whoa, he found the map. There you go. Look at that. Get your screenshots in. Oh, Goro's just asleep. Oh, it's beautiful. Lost Judgment has too much parkour. There's like 2 parkour sections in the whole game. Yo. Forgot these scenes, the subtitles like usually match the English dub. Oh, here's this song from Infinite Wealth that plays 10,000 times in this game, but only plays once in Infinite Wealth. Swear to God. Hell yeah. Got some more CDs. Any parkour is too much. It's not even really parkour, it's just like obligatory hold up sections. Hey, you ready? Can I pull out my rocket launcher? I can't. It's bullshit. Get off! Alright, that's enough. Guesses and predictions for Like a Dragon 9. I think people are going to unanimously say, wow, this is seriously, this is the 9th entry in the Like a Dragon series. Tybell is awake. Hello, Tybell. Who got it? Oh, Hojo got one. Nice. Geok. Bell Unofficial. Bell Unofficial has like 58 months subscribed to me because of, well, members because of gift subs. Misty Glasses. Calicide. Dice Kokoda. Randy O. Mr. Melatonin. That's a great name. Joseph Wright. Like when you get usernames and then you get like someone's real name, because Google, when you, I don't know if it does it anymore, but I remember when I set up, it's like some other email address thing that I had for a YouTube channel, which I think I used for uni. I tried setting a username, and then it's just like, no, you have to do your first and last name or we'll kill you. And then I just made my first name like Epic and then my second name Gaming or some shit. Oh, now I have the rocket launcher. Here's a tip with the robotics club from Lost Judgment as well. So you just don't do it, and then you have infinitely more fun because it's a terrible minigame. Get up, Mastery, you fat prick. I remember this song. Why can't I kill them? It's also... I don't know why. When I played the demo and I saw that they just had like a skip tutorial button, I was like, oh, awesome. And then I played this and I do that first tutorial fight. I'm like, oh, sick. I've already done this tutorial. Awesome. I can skip this too. That's great. And then you can't skip any tutorials for the ship combat. It's like... I mean, it goes to a thing that Masahiro Sakurai said ages ago, where it's like, it doesn't matter how much hard work you put into something. You gotta always give the player the option to skip, because you never know what sort of player they are. But I feel like RGG Studio just literally never, except for maybe Lost Judgment, they never take into consideration that this might be someone's second playthrough, or third, or fourth, or fifth, or seventh, or 50th. They just think, no, people only will ever play this once, and then that's it. What's wrong with them? Are they stupid? It shits me off. Every Yakuza minigame is terrible, if we're being honest. Kind of is. I mean, a lot of them are just an idea that's half-baked, I feel. And then traditional minigames. Lol, imagine daylight savings. Lame. So I'm also just looking in the chat while this guy's attacking me. Well, someone's got to stop the professor. Oh boy, that would be skipping 5 hours of Zero. Alright, thank you, Jason and Masteru, for doing all that work for me. This is a pretty good song, Nature Pulse. Did that really just give me like $50? Is that all that was? I don't have the pistol. I like the magic as well, that Majima just goes, oh yes, I now have 2 swords. And his first thought is, why don't I just throw them? And then they magically come back to him. Good old Majima. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, here's the best part of the song. I say this like every time I'm in one of these things as well, but here's a fun fact in the Dragon Engine games. If you destroy things, it gives you heat back. I've got max heat here, but there's a tip for everyone. You just destroy items, you get heat back. Now get ready for the best, I can't skip this, the single best title card in the entire franchise. Get ready for it, get ready for it. It's coming up. Anyway, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Here it is. A bear. It's so funny. It's not like big bear, ferocious bear, menacing bear, bear, or anything like that. It's just a bear. This is actually one of the most intense battles of the entire game as well. What's this? Oh shit, I can't block. I'm dead. Okay. There you go. The other two are just doing everything for me. Yeah, I was going to say before as well, with the cat fight minigame, it is literally just paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, whatever the fuck order you want to say. Sargeman 5 be like. I'd like to think it's the same bear from Yakuza 5. He got washed to the sea, you know? Hello, Master Prime. Literally one of 2 bears in the game. Yeah, when he just, yeah, it just says assholes. It's pretty funny. Because, like, in the older games, it would have just been like punks, thugs. In this game, and Infinite Wealth, assholes. Asshole, whatever. asshole. Can I pull out the rocket launcher now? Nope. Cringe. Worst game of the year. Max, it seems like the crew levels do, because Jason and Masaru are level 40 for me. Freddy and the other one 5 bear. True. Peak gaming? Not really though, because it's early Pirate Yakuza where I keep on having to do fucking tutorials. Did it? Anchor the ship and talk to Noah. But it kicked me out of the thing. Do I just talk to Noah? Oh, okay. No, okay, yep. Oh, Master is upset. Oh, no, here's your fucking stupid bouquet, you loser. Ha. Bam. Now, imagine if this was a good game, I'd be able to fast travel. No, can't do that. Bass song. Hell yeah. Final Fantasy 16. I didn't do the drink links. Shenanigans. It's funny you say that, because yeah, I didn't. I don't care. I can't be bothered. I literally haven't done a single one of them. It's not like Infinite Wealth where like I need them to help me in combat or whatever, because it's just for the ship shit that I don't care about. RGG think, and it's a horrible way to think. They think that by giving you more and throwing so many things at you that it's automatically better. But less is more, you know? And then, as I said in one of my videos, sometimes they just decide to do more less, you know? Why do they have to have all this bullshit that I'm doing right fucking now? Instead of just having, you know, cool stuff. Let me go fight some bosses or something. Instead of making me go this whole fucking distance again. It's annoying. Anyway, doesn't matter. Also, that victory song there is like a 5-minute song. It's really long for some reason. Never heard it for more than 10 seconds. Yeah, I really do wish this game ship combat is better too. I just think, like, oh, for God's sake, I just think with the Yakuza games, like I said this in one of my recent videos, it's obviously something that they're praised for and whatever, but they do so much side content, and that obviously appeals to a certain audience, but they can appeal to both. Have just less fucking minigames and all that sort of shit, and then have like more boss fights or something, instead of the other way around. Don't know why they don't ever think to do that. Anyway, I'm just saying shit. You're going to personally report me to Yokoyama. You're going to personally report me to myself? I like that. I feel like your phone autocorrected to Yokohama as well. You did, Hojo. Well, because it gives it to random people. Have a bunch of bosses related to the minigames, yeah. I mean, realistically, that's what those like big... God, you're just a fully grown adult woman. It's weeding me out. You're supposed to be a child. It's like that Yakuza 6 Onomichi kid, who's like a little tiny kid. He comes up, he's like, "Holy fuck, it's Onomichi!" It's just weird. Anyway. Any mods that improve the ship combat? There's a mod. It's called Assassin's Creed 4. It's a pretty good mod. Alright. Let me check what my saves are at. Is this? Yeah, that's the New Game Plus one. Okay. I can save over this one. Bam. Disembark. Yokoyama's favorite game is Final Fantasy 16. I think his favorite game is actually fucking 51 Worldwide Games, whatever it's called overseas. Once you take out a ship, it's just gone forever. Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like my biggest problem with the Amons in every Yakuza game. Pardon me, except for like pretty much Lost Judgment because it's in the Gauntlet. You go through all of this effort to finally fight the big bad super boss, and then Pelicanian Dance from Infinite Wealth plays. Oh, this song sucks. Fuck you, this is a great song. Anyway, you go through all of this effort to finally fight the super boss, and then you go through all the effort of beating him, and then once you beat him, that's it. You can never fight him ever again. I don't know why they do that. Like, why isn't there a way to re-challenge him or anything? Or like the golden Amon from Gaiden as well. It's like in the arena and yet you still can't re-challenge them. Final Fantasy 16 or Lost Judgment? Final Fantasy 16. Nice miss, Jason, you dickhead. Yeah, the Amon theme in this game is very good. Jason's not actually drinking that. Yeah, because 7's, it's tied to the True Millennium Tower or whatever, but like, if you can refight him, don't you have to just like do the entire thing again? And also, Infinite Wealth is also weird because it's like, the Amon theme, the proper Amon fight is tied to the story where you're supposed to lose, and then you get extreme heat or whatever for Kiryu, and then you're easily able to win. So it's not even a proper fight. And then when you go into the Yokohama dungeon thing, it's like him and a bunch of other Amons, and it doesn't even play the theme. It's weird. So I don't know. I also think Amon is quite possibly the single lamest super boss in any game I've ever played. In all of them are the same, because it's just a dude in fucking trench coat with some sunnies who just has a one-shot mechanic, and then he just has someone else's like fighting style, and that's it. That's all it does. Oh, but look at this. His punches are unblockable. Like, cool, awesome. Anyway, now he's half health, so he's entered heat mode. Now he's got drones that just explode, and you just have to sit there evading the entire time, instead of it actually being like a new fighting style that's actually like tough. No, it's just he just has like hacks. And here's, I forgot his name. He's really good in English. And Shigaki's Jin from Ghost of Tsushima. It's Daisuke Tsuji, who I've played Ghost of Tsushima with. Fun fact. I've played Ghost of Tsushima with this guy's English voice actor. Yeah, because the Amon fucking rewards you get is just like Gaiden. Hey, here's the War God Talisman. Oh, sweet, I can't wait to use this on Check's watch. Oh, no one. Rodriguez, yes, correct. And Masaru somehow gets knocked out by that. But yeah, like, to fight Amon in Gaiden, you have to beat every single combat challenge, and then you get the thing that helps you with the combat challenge. It's like, what's even the point? It's like, you can use it to stuff around, but if you're not me, because I used it to record all the heat actions in Gaiden. I don't think many other people are doing that. Rodriguez's design does not live up to his character motivation. He was chill. Dice... I always struggle to pronounce his name. I don't know. I just call him Dice. He is insanely cracked at Ghost of Tsushima as well. Like, it's a rare occurrence where voice actor of protagonist plays the game and like streams it or whatever, and he's fucking insane at it. Still remember him fighting the Eagle, the boss of the Iki Island DLC, on like his second try, and he beat it. Shit took me like 100 tries. Did he actually say one shot? I didn't realize. Yeah, like Yakuza 0 I'm on as well. I'm still pissed off because I beat both of them and I never recorded it, and I can't ever record it because I didn't have a save file set up before it. And the only footage that exists of the fucking Yakuza 0 Armons is like 480p. Anyway. It's stupid because it's... I don't know if it's both of them or if it's just Kiryu's one or something. It just drops those items that are like from the arena. Although, I don't even know if they're actually in the arena, because maybe they are, I just don't really remember them. But it's like, you pick up that item, and then he becomes invincible or some shit. You pick up one of them, and it's like poison, and it's just like, why'd you have to chuck this in here? Why? And then he has a laser beam that lags the game, and if you walk into it, you instantly die. That just doesn't make any sense. It's not a strong attack, it's just like a, hey, we're just cheating. We can't be bothered designing a good gameplay element, so boom. Shugaki's character arc is a bit weird. Nah, Bones. He'd be dead. It's like 200 years later in Ghost of Yoto. Yeah, the Almonds have good themes, thanks to Sari Yoshida creating the original Fearless Warrior, whatever it's called. Fiercest Warrior, I don't remember. True, you could fight him as like a spirit. That would be cool if they do that. So like she channels the energy of the original ghost, and then boom, you have a secret boss fight. Anyway, he's just explaining the plot of Infinite Wealth. He only fires the laser beam if he stuns you. Shouldn't be a thing. Everyone go fight the Lingering Well in Kingdom Hearts 2, and you'll be like, holy fuck, this is how you do an action super boss. It's the boys. I'm not gonna skip this one. Nishida's a different voice actor, isn't he? Never mind, I can already tell yes. But Minami is the same, I think. Nishida's had 3 voice actors, I think. He had his original one in Yakuza 2, and then in Kiwami 2 he got a different one. And now in this one he's got a different one. Do a backflip in real life? I'm back. This is the only place in the game with good lighting? Yeah, legit. It's the only place that looks nice because it's like, it's nighttime, it's meant to be dark. Slide cancelling? Dude, I also can't believe how many insects there are just lying around. You can't do anything with them. Thanks, Goro. Almost called Goro Majima, lol. His name's Goro, come on bro. Sorry, what am I doing? Guys, I've not been paying attention, I zoned out. You can't slide cancel as well as Yagami can. Because Yagami just like straight up doesn't move his leg. Holy shit, hello Josh Keaton. Person with kanji as username, or whatever. Here's my thoughts on Yakuza 0 Director's Cut combat. I don't think they've changed it at all. From what I've seen, I think it's the exact same, and that's actually making me depressed. Hopefully, if we're lucky, you know, there's no fucking shitty gear mechanic, because it's terrible, or it's improved. Oh, curry. Ooh, delicious. You've already had curry, you're a Japanese woman. Anyway. And yeah, swapping styles, if it was quicker, that would be nice too. Like, literally, if they added, like, Kiwami's ability to, like, insta-swap, like, you could unlock those things, so you could swap styles after an evade, swap styles after a finisher, whatever it was. That would be awesome. That'd be so good. But I don't know if they would. What the fuck was that noise? Was that from in-game or real life? I just heard a weird noise in my headphones. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, I'm off. What the? Who's calling me? Alright, there we go. I just let it ring. Why do we still have a landline? Get rid of it. Shut the fuck up, Jin Sakai. Think they'll fix some of the useless stuff? I certainly hope so. You know, like, here's some hopes, because I don't think they are. I think it will really just be Yakuza 0 Switch 2 port. I think that's all it's really going to be. I don't think they're going to change much. But what I can hope for is stuff like... I didn't realize this until the other day. I was thinking about it, and I went, oh yeah, and I went and verified it. Sea-Dog, fuck me. Slugger style in Yakuza 0, besides heat actions you can get with weapons, which I think a few of them you unlock in the Slugger skill tree, but you can use them in Thug. Besides that, there is one Slugger heat action. Because the only other one you can do is the bat one, and then like ground finishes, which I think are based off the bat one. I don't remember, but like it's the guard break one. You press circle and you hit them with with the bat, and then you shove it in their mouth and kick it. That's like the only Slugger hit action. Everything else you can also do in Thug. So hopefully stuff like that, you know, gets more hit actions. I think it would be, even if it's just something like they add the old baseball heat action from like Yakuza 3, and then when you use a baseball bat in Thug, it's the Yakuza 0 one. Just stuff like that, I don't know. Hello, Asuka from Tekken. Slugger is an Empire Yakuza. Yeah, I still feel like more stuff from Slugger should have been in Sea-Dog. But, I don't know, I really hope as well. Who knows, maybe Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is the first Yakuza game to sell 12 billion units. And RGG Studio go, oh right, people like more than 2 fighting styles. I forgot. Completely forgot. Because I really hope it doesn't become a trend that every game just has 2 fighting styles. Shut up, Rodriguez. Pelicanian dance. You forgot your password. Nice meme. Oh, I don't have Jason and Masaru to carry me this time. All good, I don't need them. Anyway, I'm gonna kill him with the circle attack. This is kind of a useless attack. I don't understand the point of it. I guess maybe it guard breaks. But it also is this, but like slightly different. It also doesn't have a lunge. Unlike this. Will they ever make the just standing heavy attack in a game like actually like a good attack? Because this is like, you know, it's got lots of lunge and good damage, but there we go, now I can act out of it and I'm dead. Knock me over, I dare you. Holy shit, guys, you ready? Come closer. Get up attack. Knock me over and I'll mash triangle. There you go. Sometimes it works. That get up attack is in reference to my most recent videos. Sometimes it works. A lot of the time it doesn't. Even like when I was recording footage of getting this attack, I did the exact same thing twice in a row, and the first time, it did this instantly, and the second time, it didn't do that at all, and I did it the exact same way on both times. What's wrong with this attack? There you go. Yes, procs, he can, but that's also like a kind of pointless attack. Had they not heard Pelicanian dance, are they deaf? Looks like it works to me, buddy. GT, they probably will, because it's definitely, like, it's clearly profitable for Sega to commission that, basically. To get an English dub, and that's why they've done the Chinese dub too, because even if 99% of players use the Japanese dub, that 1% that play in English, you know, they exist. But as I've said in previous videos, there are definitely people that only play a game if it's in English. Like, I personally know like 10 people who, if a game is only in Japanese, they refuse to play it. Did they patch it? I don't know. Yeah, even if I did that attack once and it was on accident. It's like, it's clearly just, it's bugged or something. I don't know what's wrong with it. Young's Yug Kiryu voice. Yeah, it's funny that he is now going to actually have a voice that could potentially fit Kiryu, because he definitely didn't in Infinite Wealth. Lost her Judgment's 8 styles. Skip this. Fake deep voice again for 20-year-old Kiryu. Yeah. It's like he has the chance to one-up the Japanese version because, you know, it's obviously not been a big enough criticism for people to care about, but 20-year-old Kiryu sounding like a 50-something-year-old man is kind of weird. But because it's Takuya Kuroda, obviously no one cares, because he's the GOAT. But now, you know, Young has the chance to actually sound like... Oh, give him a pat. Yeah. Anyway, now he has a chance to actually fit the context. Yeah, give him a pat. No, stop. Keep patting him. What the fuck? Bullshit. Bro, if Goro was real, I'd pat him for like 10 hours straight. Time for you to take the wheel so we can go to Atlantis. This is the only time in the game where you can like sail at night. I've just realized. Because the game like automatically is always daytime. I swear to God. Well, I mean, I know the Volcano Island is daytime. Select destination to Atlantis. But he doesn't sound young. Yeah, well, because it's so funny. I remember, shit, which summit was it? I think it was the summit where they announced Infinite Wealth, and Kazuhiro Nakia and Takuya Kuroda both came up on stage, and it was so funny because Nakia is clearly such a good actor that his normal speaking voice, obviously you go, oh, it's Ichiban, oh, it's Nishiki, but his normal speaking voice doesn't sound like Nishiki or Ichiban. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, that he's able to actually differentiate the two in such a subtle way that the two voices don't sound similar, you know? And then meanwhile, Kuroda, when he talks, that's just Kiryu. Which isn't a criticism of his acting skills or anything like that, but that is just how Kiryu's voice is. And so it doesn't matter if he's a 10-year-old Kiryu or a 100-year-old Kiryu, he is going to sound like Takuya Kuroda. It's night time in chapter 4, I see. Yakuza 3 Kiryu sounds younger than Yakuza 0 Kiryu. Yeah, well that's actually, it's funny as well. PS2 Kiryu in the Japanese dub of like Yakuza 1. So many people say, wow, he sounds so much younger, it's so much better. Some people go, because he is a younger man, you know, him sounding younger, it's nice. And other people go, oh, he can't do the voice anymore. Like, I don't know why he doesn't do a younger voice. It's like, no, he did a younger voice back then because he was younger. I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm dead. Alright, that was easy. Yeah, Crimson, you are correct. It was definitely unfortunate playing through Infinite Wealth in English and just thinking the whole time like, what the but you're a good actor. Why do you sound like this? It's like he is a good actor, but for some reason with Kiryu, he just turned his brain off. Oh, that's insane! $200? I could buy like a quarter of a Nintendo Switch too. Haha, relevant. Oh, that's the cost of one Nintendo Switch game, am I right, guys? Haha. Eat shit, Americans. We've been paying overpriced games for 40 years. Sensho Sugoi, shut up, Akame from Gaiden. Alright. Yeah, Shirakawa as well. That's something I always forget about. Yeah, he was Shirakawa in Lost Judgment, the Kanto Files, and he was really good as Shirakawa. Oh, Madurantis. Oh. This place is pirate. Yeah, speedrun done. Alright. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he said it again. Holy shit. Shit, I'm really in the hole here. Say it. There we go. Boom. And then get ready, oh fuck, I was gonna say, ahoy Buccaneers over here, I think. Whoa, it's so bright and colourful, wait, and there are ladies and two buff guys dancing around or something. Why is that what you're drawn to? Come on, Noah, that's gay. Can't look at ladies. I forgot he flicks the bat up like that, like a Chad. Here we go. Hut off. Alright, watch this. Oh, I missed. Can I okay. Oh, unofficial gamer. G'day. Real quick. It popped up on my recommended like homepage this morning. I don't watch her. But Kiara, the chicken VTuber, the orange hair, she was playing this morning and I tuned in while she was doing this minigame. Look, I didn't think this minigame was hard, but apparently it is. I don't know. She was fucking terrible at it. It was hilarious. Special swing. Can you fail the special swing? You can fail the special swing. There you go. Anyway. Bastard saw me a damn fake. No, that was some nice blasting. Technically, I failed. Heaven. How about another night with the ladies? There you go. Do you have Kaito for sale? Oh wait, I still have to get the... Well, I mean, I can get the chest again. It's weird that you can hold like multiple rings that you can only get once. Instead of them just doing something where it just like you just get the money for it. But here we go. Hell yeah. So where the okay. So you have to get the treasures again to get the rings. Never mind. So you can only get one of them, but it says you can hold up to 9. Are you taking the piss? You're joking. So I can't equip the Ring of Frost, even though I had a whole video where I was talking about how good it is. Whatever. M-Ring. Oh, I don't have the Ring of Stone either. What the fuck? Good thing I've got Shark Rings. God damn it. Okay. There you go. Oh, fucking fuck. Jesus Christ. The UI is weird. Why does it have to work like that? Alright, then Littlefinger, Sakura Ring. And this one. So now I have 2010 attack. 2010 is a good year. That was the year, what came out in 2010? Nothing. Nothing came out in 2010. Call of Duty did, maybe. Which was 2010? Was that Black Ops? Maybe? Oi, it's me, Kisu-san. Purchase a bag of Kaito. One grown man for sale. Oh yeah, Kenshiro here. It's human trafficking. Yes, it really is. Yakuza 4 was 2010? Okay, oh no, 2011 was Dead Cells. Of course. 10-6. Could have been way more fleshed out. Yeah. New Vegas was 2010? Interesting. You've been avoiding me? What the fuck? This is my first time actually doing any story content and I'm like 10 minutes into the game. But that's about it. Yeah, I don't... It's just so stupid. Like, I say this a lot. I remember saying this when I was streaming Infinite Wealth for its birthday and I was like doing that playthrough. RGG they really just cannot fathom that people would play through their games multiple times. And so because of that, they never put any thought into anything, and they're just like, yeah, this essential thing that you don't want to get again because it's a pain in the ass, you have to get it again. Let me just... put the fear in him. What the fuck, Cozy? Can't believe you. Why was Keith given the Kuze/Yamai treatment? You know who else is 2010? Wasn't Red Dead 2011? Or am I wrong? Halo Reach. Yeah, it was 2010. Yeah, well, fuck. Halo Reach was 2010. Yeah, because Halo 3 was 2007. ODST was like 2008 or something, and then Halo 4 was 2012, I believe. Not sure how you consider a director's cut. Sebi? Well, you see here. It could be like Ghost of Tsushima director's cut, where all they did was add an expansion of the game and that was it. And then like 60 FPS support or something, because of PS5. I don't know, director's cut is it's a weird thing. It's like, it's not actually the director's cut, it's just like some extra bonus thing that they just went, yeah, let's call it this because it sounds cooler. Wasn't the director of Yakuza 0 like, because it wasn't Negoshi, it was someone else. I'm going to quickly look that up because I feel like they don't even work at Sega anymore. I'm looking up on my phone. And I'm also I'm gonna save. This place is pirate heaven. Damn, 8 hours and 10 minutes to get to this spot, and now it's been 1.5, and I'm already here. Sheesh, I'm gaming. Okay. How do I... Kazuki Hosokawa, apparently. I don't know if he still works at Sega, but his last credit was Lost Judgment as a producer. So is it really the director's cut if the director doesn't work there anymore? Yakuza 0 photo mode, well, if it was Unreal Engine, they'd just fucking... If it's Unreal Engine, or if it's a PlayStation Studios game, PlayStation Studios, I don't know if anyone's ever caught on to this, every single one of their games It's clearly a Sony thing. They release New Game Plus as an update like a couple months after the game comes out, and every game has to have a photo mode, and 90% of the marketing is the fact that it has a photo mode. What the fuck is wrong with PlayStation Studios? Who cares about photo mode? Oh my god, music's different. Look at how high quality that texture is. I love, like, this isn't at all realistic, but it's a great image to just put in your perfectly spaced iPhone with your dynamic island up at the top. Japanese with demon face tattoo on back. Beast. See, what they could have done... Yakuza 0 director's cut. Look, if I was the director, and it was my cut, I would have done Yakuza 0.5. Just saying. Just saying. We'll see what ends up happening, but... I would have done Yakuza 0.5. I would have been like, hey guys, the Nishiki saga. Boom. Play as Nishiki during this whole story chapter and experience the story that they wanted to tell, but they couldn't tell because they had to fucking work it into Yakuza 1. Hello? Captain speaking. Boom. Nvidia Ansel, yeah, the only game I've ever played that it actually worked, because there were so many games that said, hey look, we've got Nvidia Ansel, and you couldn't use it. The only game I've ever played that it actually worked in was Final Fantasy 15, and it wasn't implemented properly, so you could fly anywhere on the entire map for free, because it was a free cam mod, that's all it was. So you could like clip out of bounds, you could go fly to the opposite side of the map, you could do all sorts of shit with it. It was pretty funny. Maybe I'll head inside. I don't have the hook. I can't get treasure chests yet. Hey, sailor. I'm really in the hole here. Alright. Stuck with a boss fight in DC. Nagoshi told me trust. Yeah, show us Nishiki's sister. Yep. Can't believe that the only 2 appearances of Nishiki's sister, like physical appearances, not just mentions, was, I think it was the Yakuza 0 movie, or like it was a stage play or some shit. There was just like a blurry photo of her. Yakuza 0 movie, did I just say that? The Yakuza 1 movie. And then the Amazon show where she's like an actual character. How is that the only 2 appearances of Nishiki's sister when it's such an important part of his fucking story? Blech. Boom, guys, these deal more than a heat action. More damage. Sergeant Katniss, yes, that's another thing as well. I hope director's cut makes it so that, here's this crazy idea. Press down on the D-pad and you swap to legend style instead of having to, and then let me just, me mashing circle to close out the menu, and then it does that. I don't know why it does that. Oh, Masaru, you're here. Alright, I know what to do this battle then. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dead. Masaru, you got this. Masaru? Oh, I'm dead. Oh! I'm gonna stab him. And this guy, I'm gonna throw a barrel at him. Oh, you're joking. Ho! Yumi as well. Yeah, Yumi better be in fucking Yakuza 0. That's another thing. Why was Yumi only mentioned in Yakuza 0 and that was it? She was literally just mentioned. How? How do they do that? Another massively vital part of Yakuza 1's story that they just ignore. I mean, like, imagine Yakuza 4, big vital part of the story, the rubber bullets. Imagine if they just didn't mention that. But it's like a big part of the story. If Saitama didn't actually kill those 18 people, but they don't explain how. They just say, oh, you didn't actually kill them, by the way. Imagine that. It's like this whole love between Nishiki and Yumi, and then Yumi and Kiryu and whatever, is like such a big part of why Nishiki, you know, also hates Kiryu. because Yumi loved him and not him. You know, Yumi loved Kiryu, sorry, and not Nishiki. And then they have a chance to show the relationship and they just choose not to. The fuck? You know what's worse than that? Is getting jump scared by a skeleton. Oh my god! Anyway, and then Makoto is literally, she exists to retcon Park from Yakuza 5. What? Oh, gotta go. Yep, grab the boat thing. What's up, Captain? Shall we piss off? Unsubbing. I just pooed and peed. We need Noah Garden first, I just saw that. Red glow. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, it's like... Yakuza 0 is a fantastic story. Very well written, tells such a beautiful tale of fucking Kiryu Majima struggling in life and succeeding despite the struggles and all that. But when you consider the fact that it's supposed to be a prequel to Yakuza 1, it does such a terrible job at it. Like, it gives a good introduction to Majima's story. You know, it shows why he is the way he is. Like, Nishitani was an influence of him, and he learnt that fucking, I don't know, there's like no difference between good and evil and whatever, I don't know. Whatever he learnt. He learnt that, and then he becomes the person he becomes in Yakuza 1. But we see from later games like Yakuza 3 that his true self is his Yakuza 0 self. So, you know, you get stuff like that. And as I always say, Yakuza 0, bro does all this shit as a civilian. Legendary Yakuza. I'm sorry, what? Shut up, Noah. Anyway. It's like they had the chance to keep Kiryu... Like, if Kiryu, throughout the whole of Yakuza 0, was in the Dojima family, so much would have made more sense about Yakuza 1. But it's the fact that he's not the entire game. He's just a civilian. That's why we need a 0-2, yeah. Civilian 0, yeah, literally. But yeah, that's why I always say, like, his claim to fame, being the Dragon of Dojima, doesn't make much sense because all of the heroic, noble, noteworthy things that he did, he wasn't in the Dojima family. But then everything that he allegedly did in the Dojima family is explained off screen. They had the chance to just show it. Was that Red Chase laughing? If only Japan was real. Also, I don't know why this game does this, but why'd they think to make it that, like, whenever you're in Hawaii, you're automatically in Mad Dog at the start of every fight, and whenever you're in, like, any of these pirate things, you're automatically in Sea Dog, instead of it just being what you were last selected? I don't know why they do that. Because, I mean, you could argue that, like, oh, it just means that you could just stay in one style for the entire game. But at the same time, you could also argue that you're just constantly in Sea Dog and you never swap. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, he could claim the Dragon title, but, like, the whole of Dojima thing is just... It's just such a stretch. Let me get some heat. Oh, based. I'm such a beast. Oh, look at that. Look at this gameplay mechanics that they never explain. I only learned that from Gaiden. And it's a thing in, like, all the Dragon Age games. Counter. Oh, fuck. They just started calling him like a dragon. Oh, that dude. I just finished him off by just Oh, I get the pistol here, and I get to meet Captain Beef, my favorite character from the game. Yeah, well, the thing with Yakuza 1 as well, like, if you don't have the context of Zero, another thing that I always think was kind of bad with Yakuza 1's story is that it definitely wasn't, we didn't have enough time, we didn't have enough budget, or anything like that. They just chose not to ever show the relationship between Nishiki or Kiryu doing Yakuza stuff, except for the first, like, 5 minutes of the game, and that was it. Because, obviously, you know, he gets kicked out of the Dojima family for killing Dojima. They could have just had flashbacks or something like that. Because Kiwami, every chapter starting with a flashback to Nishiki, it doesn't break the pacing or anything like that. It's just like you start a new chapter, you get a little bit of backstory, and then they can use the progression of that backstory to further add to the story, which is why the final Nishiki cutscene is him becoming evil. Because then when you get all the context of everything else he's doing, it's just like, oh wow, look at that, he's evil now. So the original game could have had like a flashback of like Kiryu and Nishiki getting pancakes or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, here's Captain Beef. Anyway, here's a YouTuber. I don't understand the Captain Beef joke though. I don't know if it's a reference to his channel or if it's just some stupid shit that they made up. But there you go. Easy. You'd think he'd be the most hated. I know, GT. That's what I always say as well. It's just like, Kiryu is the kindest, sweetest man to ever exist. How is he a legendary criminal? It's not like a noble thing like Robin Hood. He's not some legendary thief because he steals for the good. You know, he steals from the rich to feed the poor. No, it's just like he just pats dogs. Old lady scraped her knee. He helps her up and he walks her to where she needs to go to help her out, you know? Some random dude. Oh, dude, I'm so hungry. Kiryu goes, don't fucking worry. Runs all the way to the opposite side of the map to get a bento, comes all the way back to this guy. Here's your bento, good sir. Kiryu, only ever in the history of the entire franchise, does bad things to bad people. How is he a legendary bad guy? Because, I mean, as well, before anyone says, like, oh, well, you know, the Yakuza isn't all bad guys. It's part of the story, is that they show that it's not all bad people. Then how is he the leader of the bad people? It's like Daigo makes sense because he's done bad things in his past. He's killed people, he shoots people, he fucks people over and whatever. But he does it because he's the chairman of the Tojo clan. He's got to make these tough decisions to do this. Kiryu's just a dude. He doesn't have to do any tough decisions or anything like that, and so that's why he does good things. He's only in the Yakuza for approximately 5 nanoseconds. Yeah, even in Yakuza 0. Even in Yakuza 0. He's Yakuza for the like, until the first long battle. He is a Yakuza. And then, after the, like, in the epilogue. That's it. Still forced to do bad shit during the story? Yeah, exactly, shenanigans. Red Dead 1 was like that too. And that is able to tell a story of someone who has a heart of gold. I'm so pissed off I didn't get this lighthouse. I just realized. Someone who has a heart of gold who secretly isn't proud of who he is, you know. Not really secret, it's kind of obvious, but, you know. To the outside person, he just looks like he's some criminal. Goes around doing bad things. But Arthur Morgan, is that his name in Red Dead 2? And John Marston. Both very good people at heart. Holy shit, it's raining. I really wish I could get better guns so this shit is quicker. There you go. Why they call it Yakuza 0. Indeed, and by the way, for me saying all this, I'm not saying that like the stories are bad or anything like that. I'm just saying how like they had the chance in Yakuza 1 and Yakuza 0 to, you know, explain more of the legendary status and whatever, which is what the TV show did. That's a good thing about the TV show. Well, the Amazon show, I should say. I don't like Yakuza 1's story, but I think Yakuza 0's story is easily one of the best. Did the tornadoes not damage your ship? Geok, you have hit the nail on the head. They are scared of making evil characters because even the most villainous bad guy, for some reason, they just keep on like giving them a redemption arc. It's weird. It's like if they don't do anything to redeem themselves, they go to prison forever or they die. But if they do, they're like do some nobility thing or whatever. They don't really like having like evil characters unless they're going to kill them. But that's why I think a character like Sawashiro is a great character from Yakuza Like a Dragon, because he is an evil piece of shit and an infinite wealth. But like he is a good guy. But they almost, if it wasn't for infinite wealth, they almost did the classic, yeah, he goes to jail forever because he's a bad guy. Good people can do bad things. Can you not fucking fight me every single time? I don't even care. They're going to deal 0 damage to me. I'm just going to go. Soma was cool, yeah. Soma's great. Bad guy, did horrible things. And then has a redemption arc, learns to regret it, learns to become a better person, you know. Dies. Even protagonists, Saejima, could have had a character who lives with such an immense guilt of murdering 18 people. A nightmare he is haunted by for 25 years. Hey, guess who didn't actually kill anyone? Saejima. He still lives with, you know, the regret and the fear of killing someone. But that fear would have been a lot better if he actually killed them. If Saejima actually killed those people, and he spent the next... Well, when was Yakuza 4 set? Like, it was like 2010 or something. So 25, and then plus an additional 15 to now. If he spent the next 40 years making up for that, that would have made Sajima's character much more interesting. Because he does make up for it. He's a great person. All of Yakuza 4 and 5, he only does good things for good people, you know? Even for bad people, does good things. And yet they just thought, nah, he didn't actually kill them. What's with that? Yeah, you can just go past them, auto mod. Which one was Hamazaki? Hang on. There's so many names. I think I know which one Hamazaki is, but I'm gonna look it up. Hamazaki was... Yes, never mind, I remember. Yes, exactly. Why the fuck did they kill Hamazaki? Hamazaki had a massive redemption arc, and then they're just like, nah, get rid of him. Looking good, Captain. And then if this was the demo, that cutscene would have just ended there. Because they didn't want to mention Naomi. Then Robbers, yeah. Yeah, G2. I mean, that was honestly, when they did the typical bullshit of like character kills someone and they didn't actually kill someone in Kuroya 1's story, I think it was really good because Tatsuya has like nightmares about killing him at one point, and he's a arrogant little 17-year-old cocky bastard, whatever. So he doesn't think much of it. But then the consequences start like racking up, and he starts like thinking about it more and getting more and more stressed about it. Even like when he first realized he killed him, he just like puts his hood on and he runs. And then he has to make up for killing that guy. And so he becomes a better person for it. He starts realizing what... Ah! Fog of War. Fog of War. Fuck me. He starts realizing what the massage dude, who's like his teacher guy, I'm not going to say who he actually is, he starts to realize his words, you know, he doesn't need to use his fists for violence. And then he realizes he didn't actually kill the guy, but he's like, it's okay, I've learnt how to be a good person. Sajima's just like, oh, I'm still such a horrible person. Oh, you didn't kill him, by the way, Sajima. Oh, okay, Yakuza 5, I give up. I'm going back to jail, though, for breaking out of prison. Oh, the game telling me to hop on the taxi? Hell yeah. Gonna not be doing that. Prox, yeah. Well, I mean, like, maybe I'll occasionally divvy off to do some minigames shit. I don't have the Street Surfer. God damn it. The one who killed 18? Yeah, like 18 counts Sajima. It's literally like... it's like if I was known... because I think I've explained it before. I've got the joke video of me setting the, in quotation marks, world record speedrun on all the Yakuza games, but that's obviously a meme. If you guys know, I did actually hold a world record speedrun in Rainbow Six Siege of like one of those single player things that they used to have, they got rid of. I held it for like a day. Imagine if I was still known as the world record holder for that thing. It just wouldn't make any sense, because it's not true. It's wrong. But people are still like, yeah, 18 count Sajima. Shut the fuck up. Oh. Anyway. I know as well, like, a lot of the Yakuza that refer to him as that don't actually know the truth behind it all and whatever, and they just know, like, the stories and whatever. But it's just something that they could just weed out of the game. If they really didn't want to have him actually kill it, they could just get rid of that whole mentioning. They cut out so many other things all the time. Holy shit, 30% off Hawaii. That's crazy. You can just buy the country for, what would that be, like $10? Anyway. But if they didn't want to do that, they should have just made him actually kill them. He does go to jail in Yakuza 6 too. Yeah, he goes to jail in Yakuza 4 for killing people. He breaks out, learns he didn't actually kill them, goes back to jail in Yakuza 5 because he broke out. It's like, okay, that's reasonable. Breaks out of Yakuza 5 jail because he wasn't ever supposed to be there in the first place. Past a certain date or whatever because of some bullshit, and he breaks out, yada yada. And then Yakuza 6, he's like, you know what? I broke out of prison, so I'll go to jail too. And then they look at Marchman and they go, yeah, you as well, bitch. And you, Daigo. Why? Part of a fictional story in a fictional world, you know, fake character, fake world, fake story. You can just make shit up. You don't have to suddenly be realistic when it comes to sending a character to prison if you're not going to fucking send anyone else to prison. Hello, Kason, the streamer. Remember when someone put New Zealand on eBay? That was a thing? Sergeant Catnips, yes. It was the Glaz one on Canal. Shortly after they reworked Canal, I set a speedrun world record, and then it took me like all morning to do. And yeah, all morning. As in like an hour. And I barely beat the previous world record, and then someone like literally the next day beat it by like a full second, and then like later it ended up getting beaten by like 10 seconds, I swear to God. And I was like, dude, how'd they do that? Shiny, I think it was a good thing that 89 was never going to work anyway, and it was just going to perpetually be a money fucking scandal. What's the thing of? I don't know, like a scam, basically. And Shona was just going to keep killing people. I'm glad that it ended up not being like, oh, we were right on the cure, because then it would have just been like, Yagami, you just prevented like thousands and millions of people from not getting dementia. But it's all good. Yagami didn't do anything bad in the end. It was all a scam. Exactly, Sergeant Catnips. Stares respectfully. Look. Considering this is a real woman, we have to be respectful as possible. What? Who's Clark? What are we talking about? The prison is just a hotel to Sajima. Yeah, no, I'm just sitting with Goro. Oh my god. Fortunes. Fortune mechanic. Cumlop. How the fuck have they not made a Cumlop plushie that I can just cuddle to bed? Bullshit. Oh, Onamichio. Fuck Onamichio. Cumlop is better. Do you guys remember when there was that, like, fake rivalry between Cumlop and Onamichio fans? People, like, have it, we just pretend like there's massive beef between the two communities. That was funny. Clark is enjoying some sushi, we have to bother him. Retired war criminal dream. I was gonna say as well with the 89 thing, oh, Tamaki, I think it was like, it sort of worked on mice or some shit, and then he wanted to test on humans, and then it never worked. It killed them every time. But anyway, I remember playing Infinite Wealth, and there's, you know, that character that has dementia, and I just thought, like, damn you, Yagami. Quit your job and join my crew. Cumlop, yeah, they have, like, I don't know the meaning, like, you know, the story behind it, whatever, but Cumlop is, like, constantly at events that I swear to God have nothing to do with Yakuza, but it's a Yakuza thing. That's why it's Kamu, because it's Kamurocho, and the thing on his head is the Millennium Tower. Because he's like, I think it's RGG Online is actually where he's from. But I don't know. Bones, my brother is, but I think just because Ben Star, I think it looks like it could be fun. As I get older, I can't really stand turn-based RPGs because, I mean, hopefully it doesn't have random encounters. Because of random encounters, I don't want to have to do random encounters and then wait my turn. But hopefully it looks alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's good. It looks alright. There we go. Oh, there you go. See, even that says Kamuro. For Kamurocho. Anyway. And not base Modern Warfare 2022. I'd rather kill myself than play that piece of shit ever again. That's like the fucking worst COD game. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone's like, oh, it's Ghosts. No, it's Vanguard. No, it was fucking Modern Warfare 2. It sucked so much dick. Look at Ninja. You're that ninja. Anyway. But bring your FPS down like 10 to 20. Yeah, it's a really shit thing that they added and didn't really properly put in. By the way, okay, twice in a row I tried to do the get up attack. Didn't do it either time. Do it again. Didn't work. I'll do it one more time. Didn't work. This is what I mean. Anyway, then his health gets locked to there because he's got to enter heat mode. There you go. Let me taunt him. Oh wait, it does nothing. It's all good. Just watch this. He killed me like mid. I still got thrown. Oh, that's hilarious. Yo, someone clip that. Yo, chat, clip that. That was funny. Barely telegraphed Dragon Engine grab attacks. Well, I mean, that's why they added the red flare. Man, I'm going to quickly write that down because that was actually quite funny. At like 209. Boom. Top 3 favorite CODs. My favorite one is easily Modern Warfare 2019. Sexy game. Pretty fucking... It was sexy as fuck. And then I think... It'd be Black Ops 2, then Modern Warfare 2. Like, original Modern Warfare 2. Those are my 3 favorites. I think Modern Warfare 2019 had a lot of terrible decisions and awful updates and all this sort of shit, but at the end of the day, pretty fucking solid shooter. I like shooting people in the head and then they... We dance, I'm dancing. Let me see you dancing. Well, hey. Anyway, sorry. Wait, actually, is this like Infinite Wealth? Oh, never mind. I thought it was like... I swear in Infinite Wealth, you just like get all the fortunes... like all the fortune points back to you, but maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something different, actually. Lemon-chan. Alright, see ya. Kill them before the battle screen even like popped up. Yeah, Master Prime. Modern Warfare 22's campaign was actually pretty good, in fairness. I think Alejandro carried the shit out of it, that's for sure. And then he was cut out of Modern Warfare 3. Anyway. Talking about COD on the Yakuza stream. Shouldn't be doing that. People get mad. Keep the points in the last playthrough. Okay, I guess I would have spent them all then. Would make sense. Clipped it, guys. Thanks. Pip Pip, how dare you? Which one has the best shotgun? Oh no, actually Modern Warfare 2019. All the incendiary shotguns were stupidly overpowered for some reason. They're just like one shot from like 100 meters away. Like in fucking Warzone. They were cracked. Or, no, actually pre-nerf Model 1887s from the original Modern Warfare 2. That was actually like 2 sniper rifles. Why do you talk to me like that?
Oh, hello.
That's weird. You don't know me. Anyway, do I have beer? I do. Boom. I just realized. Yeah, okay, do everything. Although... Oh, okay, it's unlocked, but it's just question mark. Going the wrong way. Yeah, good old Jack 12 as it was called in that game. AA 12. Which this game had an auto walk. Sometimes. It's got the Street Saver thing, but that's it. Have I ever tried burnt tuna? I actually... I don't have it anymore, but I grew up with a horrible fish allergy. So I couldn't eat any seafood or touch it, or like if someone touched seafood and then touched something, and then I touched that something, I would get a reaction, and I would... it was slow, but my throat clogs up and I suffocate to death. But don't think I have it anymore. Still don't try seafood. I don't trust it. I don't trust like that. There you go. Unicorn Overlord Director left Vanillaware? Huh? Why did he do that? Unicorn Overlord was lit. Whoa, sunset. Yellow sunset. Peak COD, Halo, or Battlefield? I already mentioned COD. Best Halo? After revisiting them all and playing all of them like 17 times, except for Halo 5, which I only played once, can only bear playing it once, it's Halo 3. It's just Halo 3. It's easily Halo 3. It's so easily a Halo 3. Battlefield? Controversial opinion. 2042 is actually pretty fucking good after all the updates. It's in the same vein of how people look on Battlefield 4 now fondly. When Battlefield 4 first came out, it was fucking awful. It was legitimately unplayable. But of course, after all the updates, it became many people's favorites. But the best Battlefield... I don't know. It's 2042. It's the one I've played the most. It's the one I've had the most fun with. And that's why I've played it the most. Breaking Bad filter. Like a Dragon Zero Director's Cut. Agree, Uska. I fully agree. Okay. See me just teleport. Oh, he jumped off. Bad Company 2. I only ever got to play the multiplayer of that a little bit, but the campaign was pretty fun. Bad Company 2. Never played Bad Company 1. What is my favorite Atlas game and why is it Persona 5 Royal? It's definitely not, Tasman. That's far from it. It would have to be Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, because it's lit. There's not a single hot tub scene in all, or hot springs, whatever, in all of SMT5 Vengeance, so it's automatically the best Atlas game. Oof. Nowhere's dead. If Persona 5 just, like, had, you know, half as many... You can't do this at night because you're too tired. You can't do this because you have to do this. I would have liked it more, but I still liked it. Still. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I never played Battlefield 5. I think all of the marketing and stuff leading up to it made me so not interested at all. Played a fair bit of Battlefield 1, though. I had, like, almost 100 hours in that. And I had to stop because the cheating problem in Battlefield 1 around the time it released was horrendous. Every single game, I'd just get sniped by a dude with an LMG that had a sniper scope on it, and all of the bullets hit my head. I still remember, I snuck up to a cheater in a tower once, and I could tell he knew I was behind him, and he tried turning around, but his aimbot kept snapping him to everyone in front of him. I just kept seeing him snap to different people and getting kills, and I syringed him in the back. It was pretty funny. Anyway. If Persona 5 had less straight people... Okay, that's the worst part about Persona 5. I'm allowed to date my teacher and, like, all these adult women and all this sort of weird shit, whatever. Why can't I date Yusuke? He was the one who I wanted to be my partner, because he's my favorite character from Persona 5. He's a Chad. I hate as well how... it's like a recurring gag, but it's like, Yusuke, I have no money. I literally can't even afford bread. This is the 3rd day in a row I've gone without eating food. And everyone looks at him and they go, haha. Anyway... Help your friend. Give him $10. Come on. If Yusuke was my friend, I would shout him lunch every day. Where do I rank Metaphor? I completely forgot about Metaphor. Not gonna lie. I would say Metaphor is like the 2nd best. Metaphor is really fucking good. And the reason why I wouldn't rank it higher than SMT5 Vengeance is because I'm a gameplay guy, and SMT5 just has more gameplay. Even though Metaphor has a lot of it. Like combat and stuff, I mean. Because running in a circle talking to NPCs is not gameplay. Still an amazing game, though. I'm dancing. Meta 5, that'd be based. Yeah, Sergeant Cat knows. Battlefield 1 had the Aussie thing, but it, like... all of the Battlefield 1 campaigns were, like, interesting, but they told very fictitious stories, because the Battlefield 1 Aussie one was an Aussie trooper storming Gallipoli and, like, giga-chatting on all of them and absolutely clapping the Ottoman Empire, which is not at all what happened. Should try the Division 2. It's funny you say that. I could probably check how many hours I have in the Division 2 right now. I can tell you right now, it's too many. I played a fair bit of Division 2. I played a lot of Division 1. Stroll is a beast. I didn't want to date Akechi. Oh, fuck Akechi. He's actually gay. I wanted to date Yusuke. He's my bro. Yeah, from Tekken. It's funny you ask that question because people haven't asked if I'd get a Switch 2. They just asked if I got the director's cut. I had one person ask if I get a Switch 2, but I've already pre-ordered it, I'm going to be honest, because I was saying before, it's kind of comically expensive, but I have like literally 15,000 fucking hours on my Nintendo Switch. I use that shit all the time, so it's going to be worth the purchase. Especially, oh, Metroid Prime 4. Oh, Metroid Prime 4. Holy shit. Oh my god, I was just thinking about it. Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 3 is the only Metroid game I 100%ed. Fun fact. I had an eventful past. As the villain from Yakuza 3, you may have heard of me. Our stories were kind of connected. But not really, we never met. Yeah, I don't know if it was all of them, but I did see at least one Switch 2 thing had Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which is hilarious. Look at the power of this next-generation portable console. Play beautiful, stunning-looking games like Mario Kart World and Metroid Prime 4, and a 2015 PS4 game. Okay. A 2015 PS4 game that didn't actually... because it ran at 60 FPS because it didn't look that good itself. Alright, change clothes. Here we go. Someone asked for this. Boom. What haven't I unlocked? Idle Majima. And then whatever that is. Devil Rocker. Alright, boom. And this one. Jungi Han? Surely the Jungi Han fit. It's Jungi Han after all. Or Akiyama. Akiyama's pretty sexy. Where's the Shinada fit? It's bullshit! That's close enough to Shinada. But it's not Shinada. I'll go Jungi Han. Boom, I'm Jungi Han now. There you go. Hell yeah. Damn, he's got quite the collection. That's hilarious to think that if you do this in New Game Plus, this implies that Andre Richardson fucking bought this. Noah's gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck? What happened? Why are you a woman now? The infrared sensor on the right Joy-Con. I mean, they have the two on the mouse, but that sensor on the right Joy-Con, I swear, like, only one game ever used it, but it's, like, so detailed and good. It's weird. I don't know what it's used for. I think it's used to auto-adjust the brightness on the Switch when you're in handheld mode, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Metroid Prime 4 is on Switch and PC, nice man. Only want to Switch 2 so you can play Zelda at a not dog shit frame rate. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to, I'm not gonna fucking play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom again, gonna be honest, but Breath of the Wild, going to the Lost Woods on the Switch 2, wow! I'm playing this at a frame rate. I forgot different footstep sounds because I got high heels on. Hell yeah. Holy shit, is that... Wow, is that Aloe happy? Alright, I'd like to point out to everyone what's going to happen here. Do I ever cosplay? If cosplaying as me counted, then yeah. There was actually, like at school, we had things where it's like everyone has to dress up as their favorite book character, and I don't read books because books are fucking lame. And so I would always say I've dressed up as myself from the last year's yearbook. So I just rock up in my school uniform. Bam. Anyway. My, what a gorgeous family. How very Aloe happy. That's very progressive of you, Liz. Aloe whatty? Anyway. Just basically she's like, here you go, here's the photo rally thing from Infinite Wealth. And then Noah's like, oh, we don't have to, should head over there. And guess where you have to go? Why isn't it optional? Why is it not optional? I still never completed a single photo rally thing in Infinite Wealth because all the rewards are like good when you unlock the photo rally thing, and then none of them are good after that. Best fictional character, me. Oh yeah, true, Geoc, because Breath of the Wild was a Wii U game. I always forget about that. You. Did I wear the same outfit every time? Do you mean real life me? Or in-game me? Because if you mean real life me, we had a uniform. So we couldn't wear what we wanted. You only care for Donkey Kong on the Switch too? If it isn't that nice little boy that I met 5 seconds ago, how'd you get here so fast, Elizabeth? Rowing boat. So you can... Okay, it's actually kind of funny. Oh, cave diving! Oh! What's the song? TikTok? Whoa! Those people just appeared. This is kind of funny to think, because of how they've, like, labeled this. If you look at the things you can do in the pink text, you can do... I'll go from the bottom. Shopping, transportation, diving, transportation? Snorkeling, treasure hunting, birdwatching, rock bathing, rowing boat, swimming, cave exploration, swimming again, cave exploration again, climbing, and mountain. Mountain. And also, climbing. Not mountain climbing. Mountain. Climbing. It's pretty funny. Don't laugh at me, Liz. You scare me. Look at my rings. I love having just shark rings on my right hand. Yeah, the darts, but like you can just get like any dart and just win easily anyway. The dart spinning game is pretty easy. No breakfast. It's funny you say that, Gia. I didn't have breakfast today and I'm fucking starving. Oh, he gets bitches! I'm jealous. We should all aspire to be the aloe happy guy. What's with her teeth? On the right and the left. What's with both of their mouths? What the fuck? Bro gets so many bitches. You know what's more savage than this? Is if this was Kiwami. I could spend all day staring at that dump truck, babe. Heh heh. Come back soon and I'll show you two some real aloe happiness. Okay, LA happy guy. But what about your manager? She really kills the mood in here. What, Liz? I don't worry about her. That woman will be passing out flies for hours at least. Believe me, she's got the face of a crone but the mind of a toddler. Loony Liz, I call her. Oh no. Anyway, then he dies. As you can see by the fact that his eye eventually falls out of his head. There's a real guy under there. It's not... Aloe happy guy is not just the man. He is the idea of a man. Alright, I'm gonna change jobs. What the fuck? Why can't I change jobs? Holy shit, action star? Holy shit, Aquanaut? Take a photo. Yeah. Perfect. What's the... He is Big Boss. Yeah. Oh! What? That's insane. That's actually insane. You know what? You have a roast ham sandwich. I know you're a big fan of ham, Polly. What'd you just say? What the fuck did you just say? Did you guys hear that? He said it again. Hang on, can I just... Can I make them say it by just doing this? No. This would be the best vacation ever. This would be the best vacation ever. This would be the best vacation ever. I use the women's bathroom, don't speak to me. Wait, actually. I'm gonna get the poo from the toilets. Based. Hell yeah. Never gonna use it. Alright. You beat me just because I'm beautiful. Rip Zorg, yeah. Poor, I forget what he said his actual name was. Yeah, Zorg. I'll go over here. I'm gonna see if I can make another shark ring real quick. This place is pirate heaven. Are you serious? You're a bitch. I don't like you, Julie. I asked this before. Is Julie a real person? She's treated like she's a real person, but I don't know. Dude, can I just feed Zorg again? Oh my god. Have a hot dog. Oh, the optimal speedrunning strat. I bought that hot dog at the start of the game. Bro is talking to himself. Oh, never mind. Today is going to be a blast. Nah, Schlog's got coleslaw now. But she doesn't like coleslaw. Because yes, Schlog is, she's a girl. Linganguli guli guli. Is it Hampton? Actually, I just realized. Was Hampton Zorg's name? Anyway. Ushi means cow / beef. Well, there you go. Running on the soft grass. It's always ideal to run on grass with high heels. Fun fact. There's also no point in waving at any of these people because it just gives me pirate points, but I have all the abilities and 131,000 pirate points. You beat me what? White Watase. He really does look like a white Watase, you're right, actually. Followed by Sans Untail impression. And if I click auto, watch this. I'm gonna go AFK and let this play. If I get into the battle while I'm gonna piss, I'll be honest. While I'm pissing, that'll be hilarious. I'll be back. Christ, this is the world's fucking longest cutscene. I'm back. Jesus. It's taking forever. And there you go, the flight's over just like that. Holy shit. Cat gave birth. Call one of them Majima. Oh, type build 10 gifted, sir. You gotta stop, bro. Anyway, who got it? Enrico, Taran, Mogu, Paper. Straight up paper. Vinsla Troll. Haripin underscore, boom. The Kid XP, Derek O. Is that like Yakuza 0? Derek 0, Yakuza 0. Linzin, and Mars, the planet. That's crazy. TY. Based, Enrico? Huh? This is a good song. Hunting Chaos. I like it. Use in my most recent video. Hey, wait, you ready? Ready, watch. How did I not kill him? How's he not dead? Anyway, look at me, Jungi Han. Are you serious? Are you serious? There we go. That's not Roman Reynolds, indeed. Target apprehended. Whatever, we're just... Oh! Nice. If I hide the HUD, it just got me. Oh! Got a jump scare. I think it'd be hilarious if I just play the rest of the game doing this. Or I hide the HUD with reshade. Bro's jinky harning it. Stop, I'm getting a third leg. You really did plat and just drop this game. I mean, that's fair. A lot of the time when you platinum a game, it's because you've done everything the game sort of wants you to do, so there's nothing really to do. But you could do what I do and just never get the platinum, and then you never have to stop playing. Goremi slide cancelling tech. Bitch. Hey, wait. Easy. I have a third leg. I suppose I'm a man. It's the last part of my username. Pole? Goromi stripping? Minigame? Alright, so this is the map. This is what the map looks like when I do this. Let's quickly just check where the fuck I have to go. To Anaconda. Oh, to Julie's other workshop. Watch this. I don't need a HUD. I can get there on my own. There's a fortune there. Club Naughty. I mean, guilty. That's a Funhouse reference. I'm gonna get the photo rally thing. Boom! That even with the HUD. I'm so good. Oh! I'm fine. Those heels must hurt. Majma's a beast. Can't stop him. Okay. Perks of New Game Plus with 2010 attack and doing it on beginner is that I don't have to deal with random encounters because I just end them in 1 second. It's fucking drunk, Harley. I forgot I have this. This would be the best vacation ever. This would be the best vacation ever. Today has been a blast. This be the today's a blast. Hey guys, fight me. I want to show everyone the funny tech that I constantly show. Guys, did you know that escalators break aggro? There you go. Oh shit, here's the... Okay. Oh my god, I'm making the same joke I did in that last stream when I did this. Do you reckon I can break the game if I just keep doing this? What? Everyone's dead? The driver has the audacity to honk at you. True. I'm also gonna save... Was this? Oh wow, the next save I made ended up being before the Shigaki boss fight. I'll save here. I suppose... Oh my god, it's because... I just realized it's because nothing happens in this chapter. Fuck! I've just been reminded. Swiss watch. Anyway, I need the HUD on because I'm about to interact with menus. Escalator brain rot. Whoa, brain rot. Look at that. What the fuck? Woo! I can't skip it. Oh, flower charm. Wow. Doing a backflip in real life? Alright, I'll do one right now. I'm gonna land it this time. Hiya! Oh, okay, there we go. Jesus. Whew, that's a big jump. Irritated men. I'm gonna do this forever. No, I'm just kidding. Now, here's a fun fact. I don't know where I saw this, but there's a thing with the Sea Dog Styles chain hook where if an enemy has a shield, you can, like, disarm them, but I've never been able to do that. Asuka, you missed me doing a massive backflip. Yeah, I, like, genuinely don't know where I saw that. It was, like, somewhere in the help menu, but when I tried looking for it again, I couldn't find it. So I don't know. Same build cipher. Same. Honestly. Yeah. Sit. Yeah. Why I paid all that money to you fucking bitch. Oh no, upgrade abilities relating to the hook. You could be correct, actually. Here's this song that also plays 1 billion times. Shut up, Jason. Don't speak to me. Alright, let's have a look. Oh yeah, or hold circle to pull away an enemy's shield. You were correct. Yeah, I've never done that. But next time I see a shield, I'm going straight for it. Based, Asuka? What about this? That's what I look like. That's the guy who I used for the Chad Majima thumbnail in my Pirate Yakuza Kiwami, as I called it internally. Jukian. Where's head trauma? How do I one-shot everyone? Hey yo, sus. If you know that guy in the top right, your life is already 100 times better. He's a beast. I love Noel. Daddy Noel, as everyone calls him. Understandable, Asuka. Bro, they're talking to me like they know me. Why am I even bothering with this? Fuck that shit. Jason, let's go. What do you mean? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, Daigo, you be first, dude. Kiryu, boom. Oh, fuck. Ichiban. Kaito. And Higashi. The Yakuza 4. And then over here, Nishitani. And Nancy. And then, I don't know, Onomichio. And fucking, you come down here, Jason and Masaru, you come down here too, because you're strong, whatever. Oh, Sugiura. Chicken Man. Captain Beef. This guy. Sugiura. Sheep Man. Chichose Buster Holmes. Fucking Devil in Seven's favorite character. And this guy. Boom. What a goated setup. Bam. Nishitani's wow. Wow. Nishitani the third. Hello, Moana. She's going for a walk and then suddenly, oh my god, it's her brother. Shut up. Alright, watch this. You guys ready? I have to do it on the boat, or whatever. Anyway, in the English dub, when you select Nishchani, Sagawa, or Shimano, they have a line. Sagawa says something like, "Oh, look who's calling the shots now," and then Nishchani says something like, "Yes, boss," in like a creepy tone. And yeah, it's obviously because they would have been recording Yakuza 0's dub at the same time as this. Which, I've just realised, it's obviously a re-release. Woo! Stretching. It's obviously a re-release, and this game isn't a full game or anything. It's not a mainline entry or whatever. It's just a little side story. That's why it's not that long. But I thought they learnt their lesson, you know? Pirate Yakuza came out 21st of February this year. And now, less than 4 months later, they're going to be releasing another game, and it's going to be a re-release of their most popular game of all time. In fairness, Switch 2. Not everyone's going to have a Switch 2, compared to this game, which came on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. But it's just kind of funny to think they just can't help themselves. They just keep on releasing games like 10 minutes apart. Why do they do that? Whoa. Gaming. What's in here? Oh, wait. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one that gives my attack a massive buff. I should do it and then just further one-shot everyone. I won't do it though. Oi. Jesus, that scream was so real. Yeah, it's Kaito now. Hell yeah. I'll beat your whole life. Apologize, and I might let you go. Oh. Imagine the Japanese playing the English dub and saying that Kuruda sucks and Young is better. Oh. Gone away. I just realized as well I need to change my equipment on my boat so I don't have shit. Prepare to sail. Change equipment. Wait. These ones. Boom. And then down here. The machine guns. These ones, because why would you not use them? And then I'll just chuck on the one that does the most damage. Beast mode. Didn't mean to close down the menu. Alright, select destination. Madlantis. Go on Madlantis. Boom. Lame. Yeah, new cutscenes and then an online multiplayer mode. We don't know because, in all honesty, they could easily change like gameplay aspects, like do some rebalancing or something, or fix some mechanics and that sort of stuff. We don't know if they have done that because for some reason RGG Studio really don't like mentioning if they ever do something like that. I mean, like, the whole of Ishin Kiwami, they didn't mention once that they rebalanced the combat. They didn't say that once, they just said that they added the trooper cards. So who knows? Also, this guy's dancing by himself. I'll dance with you, it's all good. Watch this. We're dancing. Hope the new cutscenes aren't canon. How dare you, Hojo? This is a great photo opportunity. Alright, let's get this one for the Aloe Happy thing. What? Sorry, what happened? Captain Majima. Bet your ass. Yeah, I've already done this. Yeah, allergic to giving us combat info. You say only 26 minutes, but if they're all properly animated cutscenes, it's kind of crazy because normally each game only has like an hour of those. And like so many of them are fucking dialogue cutscenes. Shut up. Bro just drifted up to me, Jesus. Watch this, ram. Boom. How dare you, Nexus? I was taking a photo for Ala Happy. Oh! It's the Mortimer Armada theme. Kaito's bang behind me. Why they make Jay Schlatt the Coliseum receptionist? It really does look like him. I don't actually know who Jay Schlatt is, I just know what he looks like. But it does look like him. Oh, I know. Bartender of the bar Love Machine. The Ancient Blood. Thank you, Japanese Ichiban, for your comments. You know another game that dub is better than the English dub is better than Japanese dub? Controversial opinion. Fucking Higashi and Kaito in English shit all over their Japanese counterparts. Steve Bloom and Crispin Freeman are icons for a reason. That's all I'm saying. Thanks, Ichiban. Ichiban, why don't you have your upgraded bat, you phony, by the way? Ancient Bloods versus Ancient Crips. Based, Bell unofficial. How dare you, Cozy? Crispin Freeman is Kaito in real life. He actually has Kaito's shirts, and not because of Kaito, but because he just owns the shirts. Also, this theme. Let me turn up. Anyway. Also, yep. Okay, let me look at this. Let me look at this European white lady. Sounds like a Japanese woman. Just saying. I think, shit, I forgot her name, but she's like an actually famous voice actor. Like a, popular, famous, well-known actor that played Queen Michelle in the English dub. And obviously Raymond Law is actually Samoa Joe instead of Bozo McBozoden. Don't know who the fuck voiced Mortimer. Not Troy Baker. Anyway, I was going to say that theme, you may have noticed. It's the Crow Queen. It's like it's that melody. Or whatever it's called, the Queen boss theme. Yeah, it's Baba, that's it, who voices him in Japanese Mortimer. That completely crossed my mind. Don't know who the fuck voices Raymond Law, though. I know that's Romy Park. All the villains in this room are weak sauce, but what about her, who she should have... I feel like she should have been a boss fight. That would have been cool. Oh, Naomi, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, no, it's not Naomi. Definitely not. I promise, guys. Anyway, Raymond. Here's the big problem with Raymond Law. Is they were conscious of the fact that he's not like a deep villain or anything like that. He is just kind of a bad guy. But I don't know. I still feel like he probably should have actually done something bad. But he doesn't really do anything. He just sort of kills... He kills Queen Michelle, who's a bad guy. And that's it. Yeah, Michelle just kind of exists as well. He does give off sub-story energy, villain energy. It's funny you say that because like all interactions with him post this are all like text scenes. I don't even think they're voiced. Which is so funny, like they get Barber's voice actor back just for him to like be a no one. I'm Jungi Han. Look at me. Yes, Cozy, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna talk spoilers now considering this is New Game Plus. Kidnaps Moana, and then like does nothing to her. I mean, she gets like a bit of like a, you know, bruised lip or some shit. I think what they could have done with Moana is show Raymond like clocking her in the face or some shit like that, and then you'd be like, you fucking piece of shit, but you don't even see him do that. That's the whitest woman ever. She really is. Yeah, it was given to Keith. It's hilarious you say that, Tybell, because Mortimer's boss theme is also given to Keith. When you fight Keith the last time, it plays Mortimer's boss theme, which is very clearly supposed to be Mortimer's boss theme, because when you go fight Mortimer, it plays. Bubba, in Japanese, like Bubba's voice actor is Mortimer on the right of this scene with the blonde hair and the hat. Wait, Naomi's Raina's voice actor? I didn't realize. Yeah, Mortimer's bounty's irrelevant. Mortimer as well, like, just gets killed in such an unceremonious way. It's like, did they really need to do that? They could have just made him... Like, they literally could have just made him a crewmate. And, like, not mention him ever again in the story, because who cares? It's just weird. Dancing. Collected some nice data. Not data, because that'd be incorrect. Holy shit, whatever I'm gonna do. Wong-toe moment. Pretty much. Based. Tekken 8 Season 2. It's pretty cooked, to say the least. There's chest over here. It's unfortunate that all the new moves that they added as well in Tekken 8 Season 2, like most of them are reused animations from other moves, or from like Kazuya got one from Tekken Tag 2 that they removed in Tekken 7 or whatever. Bastard, show me a damn fake! Instead of them all being like actually like fresh moves, and then also the bouncing is just fucking so ridiculous. None of them tested that shit. Like Jack 8, what the fuck is wrong with that? And I have a friend who exclusively mains Jack 8, and he is... I'm gonna say right here, if you're here, soft sound, I hope so, because when I play against you in Tekken, you are the C word. Just the biggest one in the world, because you played Jack 8, and Jack 8 has always, in Tekken 8, been such a dishonest pile of shit, bullshit, cheap, lame fucking shitty character, and then they gave him the stupidest move in the franchise. And they thought that was okay. Says my opinion on Tekken 8 Season 2. And I don't want to play it. I've already suffered enough under fucking Jack 8's wrath. Oh, he's dead. They buffed me. Yeah, Lee got nerfed. Bro did not deserve it. Say that the fuck again. And also, next time I get into an encounter, I'll show you guys a useful tech that I showcased in my most recent video. But I'll properly demonstrate it here. Defense patch, yeah, literally. And it's an offense patch. Was that Will from Metaphor? Someone should clip that for soft sound. I've told him. He was at my place yesterday. And I told him that. Alright, you ready? Watch this. So you throw your cutlasses, and then if you equip the rings and then go back, boom. Cutlasses are back in your hands. So let me do this. Useful tech, I promise. Boom. See, it even killed him when it wasn't even out there. Easy. Without the kid under your supervision getting kidnapped? Yeah, true. Oh, indeed. Also, I don't understand why the game did this. I remember thinking this when I first played it, but it's like, come here, hey, let's show you how fast traveling around Madlantis works, and then they take you here, and then they get rid of the fast travel, so you have to walk all the way back here, and it's all so that you can come here and have Noah get fucking kidnapped or whatever. Which I'm going to save. Ever play Street Fighter 6? No. I am not a fan of Street Fighter, unfortunately. Pirates. Get back here, bitch. Oi! And you too. Easy. Wish you could holster the cutlasses to do thug combos. It would be cool. Me. Sorry. It's just a phone going off. Where's the Chester? Whoa, Goro! Just fucking catapulted me. What the fuck? Bro, yo, chat, clip that. There's something around. Oh no, it's Golden Ball. That's what it ended up being here, right? Boom. Alright. Gotta go to the bar. Fast travel time. Bar district. They should have had a Goro hit action indeed. Don't know why they didn't. Yoo-hoo. Can I just say how ugly these outfits are, by the way? They look terrible. Anyway, that's just me. Hello, Jason and Masaru. Pirate! Heaven! Okay, I'm gonna save here, just so I can set this up for recording, because this is gonna be the first long battle. And this theme, I swear, only plays for this long battle, but I could be wrong. This is a cool long battle. Fuck. If Season 2 didn't work, there won't be a Season 3? I don't know. It's still funny how they call them seasons. It's like Season 1, Season 2. But, like... It's like Year 1 and Year 2, but whatever. You didn't even get 100 heals? Yeah, well, there's a few glitches with that sub-story for some reason. I saw they kept on like constantly patching. Also didn't realize that the music stops here. But once again, it's pretty funny. Gaiden, the Golden Ball sub-story, you had the option of like something you could sell for 110,000 yen or some shit. Getting 100,000 yen or getting 100 of the best healing item in the game. Yeah, here we go. Here's the first time you get this mechanic too. This thing is basically just wait for them to swing at you and then counter them. Because if you actually like try and attack them, they just do that. Oh, there you go. Worked there. Worked there too. Okay. Alright, whatever. So there's like nothing to it. But still, it's a cool idea, that thing. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Sorry, I'm just kicking shit because I'm having fun. That's it. In this game, you get like... I don't know how many stamina's you get, but it's more than you can carry, that's for sure. Wait, what am I doing? I think you get 100, could be wrong. And then you also get like $10,000 or something you can sell for like 150 or like 15,000 or some shit. So it's basically the exact same as Gaiden's one, where it's just there's only one good choice. And so I made a save file and like loaded each time to see what each of the choices were. Yeah, all the long battles have their own theme. I think you're correct. I never touched the fucking Minato Girls thing. I saw it on YouTube, but I just can't be fucked. Nice Asuka. Also, someone asked me about the DMC thing. Did I watch the DMC anime? No. I have not bothered because I'm not that big of a Devil May Cry fan. I don't really care. I don't know if, I mean, some people say it's good, some people say it's the worst thing ever created in human existence, but at the same time, people also said that about the Amazon Yakuza show, and they were kind of wrong. I don't really know what to believe. People are like, this is the worst, most unfaithful adaptation ever. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch the fucking... the Tomb Raider movie, I don't know. Go watch the Monster Hunter movie, there you go. That's an example of what the fuck. Watch the first episode. It's on Netflix, right? I have a Netflix. I don't know. I also just don't really watch shows. No, Masaru. This heat action is 20 minutes long. Any information about Judgment 3? The only information is that there is no information. Yeah, I have heard that lady swears a lot. Wait, what's this way? Is there anything this way? Holy shit, secret. Oh wait, yeah, there's like a salmon in. Oh, and then there we go. Where's some items I can break? Here we go. Get my heat up. Easy gaming. Glad, like, when I'm standing in the fire, I just can't see anything. Anyway. That sucks damage-wise. Thanks a lot, Master. Yeah, literally. Oh, here we go. A lot of the fights, and I'll do this, a lot of the fights in this game also have, like, cutscenes like this, which is something I was, you know, happy to see. As well as, like, there being a lot of quick time events. Obviously, everything is just X, but this is still just cool shit. There you go, he does this. What a beast. Master just fucking murdered those people with his giant cleaver. Jason just punched him in the face. Hell yeah. Images that go hard. It's that shot right there. Oh! I'm dead! Turn the face cam back on, it's Ryan Gosling. There was a Postal film. All I know about Postal is that you can, like, piss or something, and it was banned in Australia. That's it. I don't even know, is it an actual game? Whenever I see gameplay of it, it just looks like you run around and you say, you want to sign my petition? Alright, and then I forgot that, yeah, it does that. Yeah, you, like, walk for a second and then the fight ends. Can I save? No. Alright, here we go. Haven't watched the hit movie Postal. It's probably also banned in Australia. Oh my god, Noah. He's got a gun. There you go. And like, that's just like a this is like a dialogue cutscene, and they still have stuff like that. It's pretty cool to see. It's not just standing around using pre-baked animations. Dick as shit. Yeah, I am. Anyway, and then here's this theme. This is also done by Yuri Fukuda. Oh, I'm dead. That did no damage. Oh, I'm dead. Whoa. Be funny if they could block this attack. Also, something else I like is that, like, most of the, well, pretty much all of the QuickTime events and stuff, you're in Sea-Dog. But it is actually kind of cool that when you do these, you see in the top left, you actually swap to Sea-Dog, and then afterwards, bam, you're in Sea-Dog. Little touch, but it's pretty cool. So I did one perfect guard reversal, and then one mortal reversal, and that was it. There you go. Anyway, good night as well, Max Z. but for you. Nice. Snake Eater. Also, you can tell, here's a little spoiler, you can tell this isn't actually a Palikanian guy. Because... You ready? Wait for it. There you go, he swims away. If he was actually in Palikana, he would have killed himself. Subtle foreshadowing. Armon can dodge the perfect guard reversal. So that's a really good mechanic. That's such a good mechanic. That's a good mechanic. Just, yeah, one of your like tools that you can use, you can't use it because the game just says no. Makes sense. It's not because it's ineffective, you know, it's weak or something like that, or it's hard to time. No, you just can't use it. He would have thrown himself onto that rock, yeah. Or he would have just, like, literally stood there and let Majima kill him, or just slit his own throat. Because the Palikanians are psychos. You really stepped into this time! Order the bourbon. No, don't look at me, I'm drunk. You don't know your hand on the hole in the ground. Please buy it. Oh! Shit, I'm really in the hole here. And then up here, watch where you're walking, dipshit, or something. It's also Todd Habercorn. There you go, try opening your eyes when you're walking. Dickhead! Loser! Daigo. My nephew. Forced plot point. Alright. Here's the thing, Sergeant Catnips. Judgment has a really good story. It's not really relevant in Lost Judgment, unfortunately. Some of the, you know, character relationships were established in Judgment and obviously just sort of pre-existing in Lost Judgment. But Lost Judgment's gameplay is so fire that if it's the only Yakuza game you ever play in your entire life, you would be satisfied, you know? It's kind of fucking cracked. Every time I play any Yakuza game that isn't Lost Judgment, I just sort of think like, man, I could be playing Lost Judgment right now. You know what I mean? Oh, it's her! It's woman, that's really important, guys. Guys, she's really important. Guys. She's a main character in, like, all of the pirate stuff. Who the fuck is she? She just appears. My dad's dead. Oh. Oh no. Anyway, then we gotta do a stupid pose. Cover one eye, point to the sky. We are the Goro Pirates. Yeah. Literally, even like in the story, like you do that long battle, and then you just come here, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's the most important character in the game, Misaki." That's my favorite Onomichio line, is when he goes, "Michio." It's hilarious. It's funny in all three versions. I swear that's Captain Beef. Don't speak to me, Captain Beef. You scare me. Alright, I'm chucking woman on the crew. She better as a cannon? Yeah. Who's like the worst? It's you, Jonathan. Get out of here. No one read part 1 of JoJo's. We love Captain Beef. He scares me. Play through Judgment and drop him once you finish the story. That's perfectly understandable. Because another problem with Judgment, you won't feel this that much on your first playthrough, but it has pretty big gameplay padding. But the thing that makes up for it is that when you're doing like random story shit or whatever, it's still such an interesting story that sort of escapes your memory. But yeah, there's like every chapter has like a compulsory sub story, and there's lots of tailing missions and all that sort of stuff. Guess what game doesn't have any of that? Just saying. Lost Judgment just has like the school stories introduction, and that's it. But that's literally part of the story anyway, so It's not some forced bullshit like Judgment. Hit the rocks. Swap crew. Boom. Boom. Oh shit. Boom. Bam. The Yakuza 4, because I don't have Sajima. I'm one of 4 readers of Part 8. I started reading Part 8 and then I stopped. Yeah, I mean, Lost Judgment opens with a tailing mission, but it's like 10 seconds long. I still feel like they did that as a joke. Okay, Kaito. Doing the brawler dash attack. Okay, Ichiban. Doing Giga Swing. I want to eat Noel's muscles. He's going away. Look at this, it's the Yakuza 4. I did not realize Kaito actually got an armband. Where's Kiryu and Ichiban's? Sugiura's probably behind me. Oh. Cozy, here's the thing. No, there isn't. If I get told one more time that there's a mod that fixes problem that exists, I will physically commit suicide. Just because there's a mod that fixes it doesn't mean that there isn't a problem. Anyway, I'm not saying that you're saying that, but I'm just saying. Because that's a thing I constantly get. In all my videos where I say, they could have improved it by doing this. Oh, but there's a mod that... Shut up! Maybe the game should be better, yeah. That's why a mod exists in the first place. It's like having to make ultra-wide mods and shit. You wouldn't have to if the game just like had better support for it, but whatever. Good question, Sergeant Cannabis. This is the first time I've heard them singing it on the boat in ages, holy shit. Oh wait, no, I know why. It's because I just realized if you mute the music, it mutes the sea shanties too, even though they're like not actually singing anything. Wait, they gave him a new pin? Thank you, Chicken Man. Appreciate the input. I'm gonna quickly check. I also just realized I could get a photo of Kaito's ass. I don't know who said that at the start of the stream, but someone said that. Oh, look what he's doing. I should swap Kaito and Sheepman so that way Kaito stands here. Okay, real quick. Higashi, sitting next to Beast Mode Chitose Buster Holmes. So what is that? Is that not a Matsugane pin or is that a Matsugane pin? I don't know. Got that. Higashi, I love you. You're a great character. I'm so glad in Lost Judgment you appeared in a cool way and then just helped kick ass instead of just being forgotten. And I'm actually going to look up what a Matsugane pin looks like. I'm going to... Michi. Let's look it up. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. What? True. Because he is still in the Matsugane family in Lost Judgment, right? Because it's... I mean, they don't really talk about it, but it is still a thing. Even though Matsugane's dead. Isn't it? I don't know. It's not the Tojo clan pin. Dancing. Alright, I'm going to quickly change my crew formation. Give me a second. You guys aren't prepared for what I'm about to do. You're going to be like, wow, that's so based. What a based streamer. Everyone should subscribe to me. Are you ready? You know, actually, here's a fun fact. I've got, do It's 53.8 thousand people who all tell me that Devil May Cry 7 is better. I love it. Alright. Yes! Boom! A lot of ass. Look at all my photos. It's just mostly photo rally stuff. So it's just all photo rally shit. This is a great photo. This is also, I promise this is for the photo rally. It looks sus, but it's for the photo rally. All for the photo rally. Where's something that isn't? Yeah, there we go. What else we got? Just this fat dude. This is probably during a stream, I'd imagine. Another Goro photo. More shit. Whatever this is. More stuff. Goro. Hell yeah. I remember that stream where I took that photo. Yeah, it's a great photo. Hell yeah. Look at Kiryu. Kiryu, Higashi, Suguro, Kaito, Ichiban, and Majima all in the same photo. Fuck Sajima, he's off to the side. Pirate guy. This place is Pirate Heaven. That's, oh, it's him. It's Pirate Heaven guy. I took a photo of him. Basketball man. Oh, what was his name? Jonathan? Richardson? Goro? Based? And then this is all from today. Sorry, I got distracted. Well, there you go. Hey, man, I'm gonna use my mouse, it'll be better. Better tracking. Yeah. What do you guys think? This is why you subscribe to me. You can see this. Based. We're gonna be able to do that for real when Judgment 3 comes out, guys. I promise. Why is no one making a Pirate Yakuza speedrun guide? Because there's one speedrunner in the whole Yakuza community. It's Furub, I swear to God. It's still the only one I know of. Sorry to all other speedrunners. Alright. There we go. Crew formation. There you go. Also, sorry, looking through the chat because I was too busy staring at Kaito's ass for ages. Is this like Kingdom Hearts 3 Pirate World? It is. Except Kingdom Hearts 3's was actually kind of better. Oh, pardon me. Alright. This is going to be the toughest battle I've ever faced in the history of Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. He's already dead. And okay. That was quick. Is this place Pirate Heaven? Someone confirmed not too long ago that this place is in fact Pirate Heaven. So, the ship is already dead, holy shit. Kenshiro said that. The double hit rush combos. Oh, you mean as in like when you press... You like press light attack once and it like does like 2 punches? Yeah, they're cool. It's sometimes gets a little confusing as to like... Oh man, I'm out of heat, I just realized. As to which like actual attack in the combo you're on for finisher purposes, but they're cool. Any games I'm looking forward to? Metroid Prime 4. Take this, Kiryu. That's what you get for Yakuza 4. I don't know. I don't know, what is coming out this year? Because Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year, right? Because it's that. Wow, victory. Metal Gear Solid Delta, is that also this year? I'll definitely give Delta a try, but as I always say, the only Metal Gear game I've actually like properly played is 5. Oi! August, well there you go. So for remake is announced soon. Yeah, I can't wait for the intern to leak the trailer. The Killer Bean game. Isn't that being made by like one dude? Also, I just realized that like it didn't even occur to me that the game automatically put my customization on of the RGG shill ship that I have. What's the time? Oh god. Stretching. Can crash straight into the rock. Everyone tell me what game's coming out this year and I'll tell you if I'm excited for it. Oh, here we go, it's this one. Oh, we get to hear the power of Goro's Pirates. That's my favorite song from this game. It's so good. Killer Bean Game of the Year. And what has come out this year so far? Obviously this. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Oh, ho, ho. Dude, Xenoblade X is so good. But obviously that's already out. Burger Race. What? BL4. What is BL4? Boy Love 4? Yeah, obviously Yakuza 0 Director's Cut as well. Which I'm looking forward to trying out the multiplayer, but at the same time, not particularly looking forward to playing Yakuza 0 again. As much as I like Yakuza 0, I kind of don't like playing it anymore. But still. AI-generated hentai game number 738. Dude, that's what I'm most hyped for. I'm so excited to go into the Steam new releases and just see like 5 hentai games. Whoa, what a battle. Dude, I'm honestly so glad I'm playing this on beginner, by the way. Oh my god, I gotta have to really turn the volume down. I'm so glad I'm playing this on beginner. Because, like, everything's just so much quicker. The Minecraft movie. Let me do the hit action. Yeah, this is cool hit action. Big rigs on Steam. Oh, Borderlands. Ah, not Boy Love. Borderlands, yeah. I forgot that was even a thing until the fucking Gearbox guy showed up on the Switch 2 Direct and he's like, Guys, remember Borderlands 4? And everyone went, what? Hang on, wait. Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, is that the AVGN game? Is it that Big Rigs, or am I thinking of something else? There's a lot of slop on the Nintendo Switch store. The Switch eShop. I really hope the Switch 2 eShop has fucking better UI. Switch eShop is so laggy. The front pages are all shit games. And then, like, it's so hard to navigate, and it sucks so much ass. The making game about the Minecraft movie called Minecraft. Based. Oh yeah, Yakuza Fortnite is definitely happening, guys. It's definitely not in the works for the past like 58 Fortnite updates. Swear to God, like every month there's an announcement of, oh my god guys, Yakuza's coming to Fortnite. Leak. Nice kick, Kiryu. Alright, get him, boys. Get him, Sugihiro. Use your capoeira to kick his ass. Kiryu, no, it's Yakuza 6 Kiryu, so he doesn't know how to do a model reversal yet. There we go, thanks, Sugihiro. Gonna get 30 on the Switch too. No, they're gonna release the version 1.0 of Cyberpunk on the Switch too. Okay, also it is that AVG game. Yeah, true. Switch 2 hopefully has... Oh man, like I hope it has like themes as well on the home screen. Why'd they get rid of that? Same with the PS5 and the Series X don't have like any sort of proper themes. Series X has like images you can have in the background. They're not really... Like, it's not like the PS4 themes where you can have like different sound effects and music and whatever, which has been unfortunate, but at least it has something. Compared to the PS5 and the Switch just having nothing. Because I recently homebrewed my 3DS and I downloaded a bunch of themes that Australia never got. God, there were so many awesome themes you could have on the 3DS. Like all the fucking team, like evil villain teams from Pokemon. Just load up your 3DS, it starts going like fucking Black 2, White 2, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? The Team Plasma theme. Cool shit. Which is... True. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. The Shark's the best one. That guy was just all the way over there and just died from nothing. Yeah, that's right. Persona 5 Royal. You would unlock PS4 themes from progressing through the game. And if you got the Platinum Trophy, you would get a special theme as well. That was so cool. But you just can't get anything like that anymore. On any, like, modern platforms. It's just stupid because, obviously, for the consumer, it's not the best thing in the world. Having, like, themes you have to buy and all that sort of stuff was kind of lame, like, on the 3DS, the PS4 and whatever. But, like, that's a just... Oh, here we go. That's a free opportunity for some free money. Here we go. It's such an awesome theme for such a, like, weird... Like, this feels like this would be the final boss theme. Like legitimately the final boss theme. But it's not. There you go, just took out like 40 enemies just like that. I'm gonna get my Madness charge up. Boom. Gonna do it again. Boom. Gonna do it one more time. That guy's really short. This is the best part of the song. Alright, I'm gonna do... Why are they all so short? What? I think I realized this when I first did it and I completely forgot. Oh, never mind. Okay. Shoot, man, come down. There we go. Victory. Look at Higashi back there. My man. Koromi is just our tall queen. Like, they're all so short. That's why my elbow just completely missed. Yeah, she's got high heels. Bravissimo. That's not even a word, bitch. GTA 6 and Mario Kart World. They'll just give it fucking, like, the Game Awards would just be like, oh yeah, GTA 6, just because GTA 5 for some reason is held in such a high regard. I don't know why GTA 5 is considered like... Everyone's like, oh yeah, the best game of all time. I just think straight up GTA 5. It's like... It's really not. There's a lot of massive problems in GTA 5. And the big one is the fucking entire multiplayer. I was saying this in the other stream. The whole multiplayer of GTA 5 is terrible. I don't know. There's not many video game things in GTA 5 as well. It's just really just drive around in cars and crash into things. And then you try and do that and the cops summon from nowhere, do all this bullshit to knock you over, and then shoot you from their fucking passenger seat. It's bullshit. That's not fun. Let me fuck around. That's fun. But you can't. Oh, let me input a cheat code in GTA 5. There we go. I've got 10 bullets. Great cheat code. Anyway. Shut up, Captain Beef. Where are we going now? Hawaii. I'll go to Hawaii for a bit, and then I'll end the stream. So many people have memories of the online, but it's like you want to do anything in the online, you have to buy a shark card. Or you have to... Like, being in a private lobby by yourself is more fun than actually, like, playing it multiplayer. Which shouldn't be the case. Kicking that surfboard in. Anyway. Saints Row is a better GTA than GTA. Here's the thing. Yeah. Saints Row is more designed around fucking around and having fun, which is the most fun thing in GTA. But GTA 4 had it too, as well as all the previous ones, but GTA 5 is just to such an extreme extent. I think as well, like the pitting that the cops do, yeah, it's realistic, but it's so annoying. And you know, the worst part is when you're trying to drive around, and it's not just a theory. It's not just, oh, that, like, I swear it's real. Also, I just realized, make me go to the opposite side of the map. Whatever, I don't care. I'll get rid of the fog of war this way. It's not just a theory. It's not just some, like, you know, schizophrenia fucking screaming at the game. Like, that's bullshit. The game is trying to actually hit me. If you drive fast past a car, just a random NPC, you're not being chased by the cops or anything like that. There's nothing happening. The game is programmed to have a car drive into you so you stop. What the fuck is the point of that? That doesn't make any sense. It's like if Call of Duty had a feature where every now and then your gun jams. That would just defeat the entire point of having like an arcadey shooter. I'm driving around in this open world sandbox. It's all about driving around. The game is called Grand Theft Auto because you steal cars and drive them around. And the game just crashes a car into you. It will just spawn a car just to hit you. What's the point of that? Or like me taking a jump. Oh, look at this big jump. Wow, this epic jump. Oh, I touched my roof. I touched the roof of my car to something. It instantly explodes. What is the point of that? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you buy a shark card or you grind the game like it's an actual job. Yeah, I've never played Saints Row 1. Saints Row 2 is pretty fun, but Saints Row 3, I think, is the best one. The roof is the car's weak spot, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, it's a chest. Can't wait to run over cars while twerking on the roof of them. What was your favourite? Yeah, well, I think 4 is fun, but some of the like superpower stuff gets a little repetitive for me. Like, you know, just doing the same, let me just sprint at the speed of light and jump high in the air or whatever for the entire game. But at the same time, I still also, I think I beat both of them twice. Actually, all 3 of them twice. Besides 1, all 3 of the ones that I played, Saints Row 2, 3, and 4, I beat all of them twice. Compared to GTA 5, still haven't beaten it. And that's because of a bug that I talked about in the last stream. It's a bad game, but it's fun bad. Yeah, Saints Row 4. Yeah, it is definitely still a fun game. Even though it has weird shit. Story-wise, 4 is worse, indeed. Which is funny because, like, Saints Row 3 still had a moderately serious story, but they just... Part of the gameplay was that it was like, a deeply unserious game with a serious story, and that contradiction made it funny as well. But like, Saints Row 2 had like an actually good story. It was like really interesting, and I think like Johnny Gat's whole thing with the Samurai Ronin dudes, that was the best part. It was really interesting. And then Saints Row, oh fuck. Saints Row 3 was significantly less serious. Saints Row 4 didn't give a fuck about anything. It was just everything was just a joke. And like, even if it's funny, it's like, come on. Didn't have to do that. If all the characters were high on acid constantly, yeah. Boom. Saints Row 3 had a cool moment as well. Like, obviously, it's a Kanye West song, which we shouldn't be allowed to talk about. But like, when you take over the HQ, you land on the roof, and then it starts playing that song, whatever it's called, Power or something like that. They had like cool moments like that were cool because it's like sort of actiony, but it's still taking itself seriously. Oh no, I failed. But Saints Row 4 had nothing like that. Everything was just a silly moment. Skipping that. Why are the questions hidden? Because I did that. I wanted it to be funny, guys. See, there's no questions. I think 2 has the best story. I watched all the cutscenes of Saints Row 1 on YouTube because I knew gameplay-wise I was never going to want to play it, but I was interested in seeing what happened. That was a long time ago. Marjma has the IQ of it. What? Of a refrigerated brick. Wish Goromio is real? Facts. When did I last save? It's been a while. That's before the Sajma fight. I'll make a new save. Hey. Wait, was Saints Row 1 actually a 360 exclusive? I thought it was just 360 PS3. Interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot chapter... Dude, that's the worst part about chapter 2. It just ends like that. It should have ended with the fucking cool-ass Power of Goro's Pirates fight, but whatever. I guess that's not a story thing. You just talk to Naomi and it just ends. Well, there you go. The Man and the Sea. Alright, so chapter 2, even though I was like skipping things and like every fight ended in one hit, took like 2 hours. Goromi. Rexa, not really. I'm just not really interested in playing Saints Row 1. Saints Row 2 I was only willing to go back to because I was a child. You know, I was a young kid and I had it on my PS3, so I just went and replayed it. 3 and 4, I was only willing to replay, I should say, because I did co-op with one of my mates. And Saints Row 1, I can't be fucked. Captain Beef and his damn bowls. Alright, now let me think. If you go straight here to Nele Island... Oh my god, my mate's playing Final Fantasy 16! Oh! Sorry, just got super hyped. If this takes me to Nele Island, I will actually end this with the Sajma fight. Because then the next stream will probably be me beating the game. Yes, here we go. Better find where Shigaki's at. Yeah, I'm gonna be running animation. Okay. So, we'll save here. Boom. Skip this. Here we go. You know, hearing Shigaki's Japanese voice actor as well, I've realized that Daisuke Tsuji actually does like a really close performance to what he does, so clearly he was able to like listen to the Japanese audio. Someone pointed out though, because I think this is true, Shigaki's actor is Majima in the Amazon show, right? Yeah, Majima versus Majima. But yes, also, I knew it was Shigaki first. Because you fight Shigaki, you go inside, talk, and then they're like, oh, Sajima's outside, then you fight Sajima. Hello, Felipiok. Just finished the game? Very nice. You want to play 15 again but don't have PS Plus? Should just wait until a sale, because I swear 15's gone on sale on like Steam and PlayStation for quite cheap prices. Last time I checked. He said One Piece. I think this is a cool boss fight as well. It plays... I love Shigaki's theme. Also by Keitaro Hanada. Probably my second favourite song from the game. Favorite obviously being Power of Ghost Pirates. But this is definitely a cool boss fight. Because all your boys are fighting with you. However, here's a fun fact. The soundtrack orders the songs in order of appearance, and Crushing Blow is listed as though the second time you fight Shigaki was the first time, which is not true. So there you go, there's a fun fact. Base, Geok. Here we go. Yeah. Cool little intro. In the Mad Dog style, and then... Sea Dog. Let's do it, Mastery. Let's do a 50 fucking minute cutscene. Crushing balls. I'm gonna dodge this, but not actually kill him. I want to get to the like chorus part of the song. But hopefully everyone doesn't just kill him first. Stop! This part. It's muffled. Oh yeah. Anyway. They're gonna kill him. Thanks, Nishida. Why do you have Kanai's moveset? I hate whichever prick at RGG Studio keeps reusing that moveset. I hate seeing that stupid stance so much. Boom. And yes, Kenshiro, that is hilarious. It is 100% a localization joke. But it was a very funny one. Alright. I'm also probably going to want to eventually set up these save files again, which won't take me long. But with like a different outfit, so I'm not just wearing Junkihan, because I'm setting up these save files to record for stuff in the future. Most definitely recording for Pirate Yakuza Composer Appreciation, which I'm surprised at the amount of people that keep asking me to do it, because those videos don't actually get that many views. Alright. Here we go. And watch this. I'll hide somewhere nearby. I am Master Prime, but only after the like until after this fight, and then I'll end it. Asuka, Sparking Zero. It's definitely a fun game. I think the fucking balancing is terrible. Not in like a sense of like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is stronger than Raditz, because it's supposed to be like that, but like, I don't know, there's some mechanics in Sparking Zero that's stupid. Anyway, Sparking Zero is a game that I started playing and I was like, damn, this is pretty fun. And then I realized every single fight is just the exact same thing. And then I get infinite backshots because that's stupid sparking mode. And then I thought, you know what? I don't like this game. There you go, there's my opinion on Sparking Zero. Played a little bit with my brother. It was fun just like fucking around with like Cybermen or something like that. But it's like, I don't know. Game's not that good. Leaving your bit. Watch this. You guys ready? Based. Unspilled Sparking Zero after 10 minutes. Alright, now Sajima instantly does a guard break attack, like every time. Yep. Easy. I'm mashing A. Goromi versus Sajima, canon matchup. Was so good. Did the quick time event without the HUD. What does everyone think about this remix of Massive Fire as well? Wildfire as it's called. I'm gonna kill him with the best move in the game. Oh fuck. And wait, sorry. Camera. There we go. Easy. Oh my god! He folded in half. Holy shit! Bro literally got folded. Oh my god. He had his Dragon Balls exposed. And then look at this. It's the Lao Gui Majima intro from Yakuza 0. Boom, but reversed. Which is so weird. Goes incredibly hard. I think the Ishin remix of his theme, I definitely prefer it, but it's a pretty cool remix. Wow, the boss is so cool. Well, damn. That's the end of the stream. After I can save. Alright. Come up here to create a new save. Boom. Thanks everyone for watching. Gaming. Epic Gaming. Watch this. Yakuza Kiwami. Oh! Kiwami Island. Huh. Wow. Hey, speaking of Sajima, you ready? Hang on, let me do this.
Ahorashi. Ore.
What do you guys think of that? Pretty epic, right? Oh, Tybell with 550 subs as I'm ending. Oh, Kenshiro got one. Mark McMarty. Hey Dudettes. Eternally Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Flinch McCambridge. Nice. No, sorry, Finch McCambridge. Gonna grab a butterfly. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Lads, ladies, and everything else. Watch closely for the gaming. Anyway, thanks for everyone being here. But... ooh. Sexy. Goodbye. My gender is 5%? What the fuck?